悲しい思い出を肩に隠してお前は歩き出す一人きりの人生を甘い慰めなど今は背中にしみるはずもない苦い涙がこぼれたら気づかぬふりをしてやるだけさ泣きたい時にも泣けない日があるお前の苦しみも人に言えない日があるさ何も見えない闇の中は求める夢も見えはしない今のお前にできることは歩き続けることだけさ
Big ups everyone, aka Goon. Hope you guys are doing good. What the fuck? What the fuck? Well, that's a first. Hard drive might be dying. That's an actual first. Yes, yeah, no grinding today. I made the decision. I'm gonna just grind off stream for the next 4 days, and then hopefully we'll beat it Monday. Hopefully, probably not. No, knowing my fucking luck. Big ups Dewey, bro. Big ups to seat. Wonder why my fucking arm hurts when I'm playing mouse and keyboard games. I do fucking wonder that. Okay.
Alright guys, not too sure what to call this video here, but it's going to be about the upcoming Capcom, fighting collection and the Arcade Stadium number 2. And my concerns about this because I think there's extra cheese involved in this. So let's see what's going on here. So I was looking at these collections, right? The Capcom Arcade Second Stadium bundle, right?
Favorite
Someone's
things
around the corner coming up.
is that you're like kind of self-centered and
then
apathetic
in June,
to others and
actually
kind of
right around the corner, literally,
kind of a selfish piece of
is
shit.
supposed to be
I love that
Capcom
about you.
Fighting Collection. I
It's
think
one of my
these are
favorite
obsolete,
attributes of
and I'm going to
yours,
say
bro.
why. First off, they're charging $50 Canadian for each one of these, okay? Now, when I bought my very first collection of everything in the whole bundle, it was $52, right? So, I'm going to say this. If you own
$52.
Capcom Arcade Stadium, the whole thing, the first one,
And
you
they do
have
not give you a lot of
the
money
30th
on
anniversary collection of Street Fighter,
this shit.
and you have the Capcom Beat 'em Up.
Yeah, but
bundle.
what do you love about it?
There's
Who is the guy you
absolutely no
love?
reason to buy these games, and I'm going to tell you why. So let's start with Capcom Fighting Collection, and then we'll talk about Capcom Arcade Stadium 2, right? So, Capcom Fighting
Walk on,
Collection
boys.
basically is just a mix between Dark Stalkers, try and get that out right, Dark Stalkers, and Street Fighter. That's all it is, with some little bits and pieces here and there.
Darkstalker's pretty good though.
Basically obsolete and not relevant to buy.
I don't remember. Fair enough.
Especially at $50 Canadian, right? I have no idea whatsoever why they are coming out with Capcom Fighting Collection at all, period.
It's because
It
of the
doesn't make any
GGPO or
fucking sense at
whatever.
all. Because when you go in to look at the Capcom
No, it's not
Arcade
GGPO.
Second Stadium
Fucking chat,
Bundle
what?
1 edition.
It's because
so
they want to
go
do
1, 2, 3 bundles,
another
right?
one
You know,
because
like
the other
the
one
last
filled
one.
so much. The 30th anniversary one that filled.
When you look at this,
So now they got
$50
puzzle fighters
right
and stuff
there,
in there. Oh
and
my
if they go
fuck.
2 and 3, it's gonna
Thanks
be
for
like around
backing me up,
too,
bros.
right? It's gonna cost like $150. This is why I buy them on sale. Like I bought my first one for only $52, and I got all the packages included, right?
52
So here's the
bucks
thing,
for
when you go
fucking
into
old
this
games,
collection,
bro.
You notice it has
They're
Dark
ripping you
Stalker
off.
games in there. You notice it has Street Fighter games in there, and some other games in there too, like Warriors of Fate and stuff like that. And so
I'm dead.
here's the thing about
GG.
these two collections and why I say that these are not relevant. And I think that these are a complete waste of money, and you're a fool if you buy these, okay? And I'm not trying to insult you. I'm trying to educate you, okay? Because if you own the Capcom Arcade Stadium bundle, like the original one, the original Arcade Stadium, you have all of the games in are like 33 games or something like that. You don't need, and let's see, you got the Street Fighter 2 Street Fighter 30th anniversary, and the Beat 'em Up collection. You don't need what they got there because you already got it all, right? Like when you go into Arcade Stadium, it's got 1943, it's got Warriors of Fate and all that kind of stuff.
1943.
And for
That
the
sounds
stuff
like a
that's
movie.
missing, it's in the Beat 'em Up bundle. And then for the Street Fighter games, you got all of them. From Street Fighter 1 to Street Fighter 2 and all the variations, to Alpha and all the variations, to, what was the last one there that they ended with? Third Strike. And you got all those variations. So, when you look at the Capcom Arcade Stadium, the first collection, and all the games in there, including Forgotten Worlds, which is right from the Sega Genesis, one of my favorite Sega Genesis games, and you look at the Beat 'em Up bundle where we have Final Fight and stuff like that, and you also get that in a Capcom Stadium bundle, the original
I still know
one,
Joe
right?
Music is like the
Plus
best
Ghouls
shit
and Ghosts
ever.
and a bunch of other things, and some, Street Fighter games and things like that too. It makes no sense to buy the fighting collection at all, period. This makes no sense why they came out with this. Because that is Street Fighter and Dark Stalkers. Right? It makes no sense. And then when you look at Capcom Arcade Stadium 2, like the second edition coming up here, right? Releasing in July, you realize that you own most of those games already, right? And for the Darkstalker stuff, it's in there too. So why would you buy Capcom Fighting Collection at all, period? It makes no sense when they got it covered in Capcom Stadium 2. Now when you look at through Capcom Stadium 2 and you look through the games in there, it makes no sense in buying it if you already have Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection, which most of us probably already do. The Capcom Arcade Stadium, the original one, with all the games in there, which most of us probably already do. And the Capcom Beat 'em Up bundle, which most of us probably already do. It makes no sense to buy either one of these now. And you know, I see a cheese run here happening with Capcom Arcade Second Stadium. That really bothers me. And that is, this is just the first bundle. And they're charging it for $50. So that means every bundle is going to be $50. So what did they do last time? 3 of them at $50 each? That's $150. That's why I bought mine on sale with everything in it, you know, including the extra.
It's a rip-off panic, man. That's how
cabinet,
Capcom works.
You know, frames and all that shit for like, you know, fucking $52. Like seriously, I got them all, right? And when I look at these, I see no reason for the Capcom Fighting Collection to come out at all. There, you got all those games already, and you just don't know it. And I see no reason for Capcom Arcade Stadium 2 to come out, like the second edition, because of the same reason. There's very few games in there that are not covered, like Darkstalkers. There's no Darkstalkers games in Capcom or Stadium 1 there, but the first one has Street Fighter games, has Final Fight and all that kind of shit, and
Final Fight is not a Street Fighter game.
And Knights of the Round, and
not a Street Fighter game.
What's that other one I was really thinking that they're redoing again?
You haven't named one Street Fighter game.
There's a bunch of them that they're redoing. So like, I mean, if I was to do this, I'd be like, okay, I'm not buying.
Well, yeah, but you bought it on next old gen, didn't you?
And
there's your problem.
Would be hit and miss.
You bought it on old gen. Now you gotta buy it on new gen, baby boy.
5 I might find interesting in there. Let's take a quick little boo at this, right? Because we got gay games.
I guess it must be a shame.
Like whatever, but I'm just
a shame that you can't go outside, baby boy.
Shit, right? So we got Black Tiger, which looks like, you know, it's run off of another game.
I never used this app, by the way. Oh, we're dead. Yeah, I never used this ever. This one.
Go figure, right?
The V button.
Okay, so anyway.
I never used the V button.
We'll have to wait till it
the
comes
V button sucks. Oh god, she's after me. She's after me. She's after me.
You know, Street Fighter Collection, right? We got Tiger Road. 3 Wonders.
Oh, hello.
Okay, the King of Dragons. We already have that in, you know, Capcom Beat 'em Up Collection, right? Saturday Night Slam Masters. Now that might be worth actually picking up. So that's one game. One game right there worth picking up is Saturday Night Slam Masters. I might just buy that game on its own because, you know, they sell them individually and they sell them as package. You can't do it right now because it's in pre-order. So when it comes out, it'll do that. So Saturday Night Slam Masters, absolutely. Really good game. That's just one, right? And so then we go into the Darkstalker stuff. Okay, so we can already buy it here in this thing, which makes the fighting collection not relevant at all, right? Because you're the Darkstalkers, the Night Warriors. And we got, you know,
we're dead.
Street Fighter Alpha Warrior Dreams. That's covered in, you know, the Street Fighter collection, right? We got Mega Man.
Use the pillars.
The Power Battle. Okay, so it's a fighting game. Whoopity-doo. We have Street Fighter Alpha 2. That's covered in the Street Fighter collection, right? I think you see where I'm going with this, right?
Is that a level 1 firebug? Was that a level 1 firebug?
Magic Sword. That is, I believe, you know, Knights of the Round or something like that. It's a repeat of something else. Oh, there it is, the Knights of the Round. So it's not Knights of the Round, but it is and I went. But there's another repeat, right? Docs, you got Night Warriors, Darkstalkers Revenge, you know, in here, which again makes like, you know.
Goon, if you're here, you want to
the
join me?
Darkstalkers
I could use a carry.
in the fighting collection. Not relevant. This is in the Capcom bundle 2.
Or
right?
Softy.
The second edition coming out, right? And they put like, you know, Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo in here.
She can't
Okay,
heal,
you already
right?
got that in the bundle collection there. We
No
got
medic?
another,
I think the medic just died, bro.
one, Vampire Savior, the Lord of Vampires. Like, we got another Darkstalkers game here, right? I find this
Bro, what the fuck
disturbing.
is this bitch?
I really do. Street Fighter Alpha 3. We already have that. Hyper Street Fighter 2 Anniversary Edition. We already have
That nearly
that.
killed me. That killed me.
Frame
Fuck.
sets who care, and then, like, you know, that's it. Like, in this first
Goon
collection,
ain't playing shit.
the only thing I could see you
Yeah,
wanting
'cause
to
he spent-
pick up
he
really
was
is
like-
Darkstalkers, because
He was like,
we don't have that yet.
stream until
So,
9
and they got a
a.m.
demo
his
that I
time.
pick up
It was
that
insane.
You might find interesting, and that's really about it.
How are you today,
You know,
Nova?
like 1943, we already got that in the first collection,
My
right?
boogaloo sugaloo.
You know, and we got the Street Fighter games. We got the
Oh,
those other ones in that too. They're like, you know, like there's another Darkstalkers game. You know, like this basically.
I'm doing
It's just for like
alright, I
the Darkstalkers
suppose.
games and Saturday Night Slam.
my
matches.
stomach is a bit
That's
upset.
it. That's all that's worth picking up in this collection because everything else you already got. King of Dragons, we already got that in the Beat 'em Up collection. You know. So, Street Fighter 1, yeah, we already have that in
You're
the
getting
Street
too
Fighter
cocky.
collection.
You're getting too cocky
You know,
now.
to me, this
I
seems
mean,
like
the
a
field
waste of
medic.
money.
The field medic could carry.
100%. There's like
Full-time Twitch
only
streamer. May, if I could, Nova, if I could, I
two
would
types
choose
of
that.
games here.
100%.
Saturday Night Slam
But
Master
right now, I'm
is an
making
awesome game.
less than $100 per
and the
3 months.
Darkstalkers games, because everything else you have.
To Dead by Daylight patch notes.
Between the three things I mentioned there, between
Yeah, I
the
wish
Street
I could
Fighter
do that.
collection, the Capcom First Arcade Stadium, the whole thing, and the Beat 'em Up bundle, you got everything.
Well, at least he ain't in
So the
my
only
chat.
thing,
calling
so
me
that makes the Capcom Fighting Collection not relevant, and it makes this one
MTBH.
Capcom
Yeah, get some of that
second
frustration out,
edition,
bro.
of the Arcade Stadium almost completely
I had a good
irrelevant
day
too.
today, to be honest.
And
I
why do I say
just
that? Because the only thing in here worth picking up are the Darkstalkers games. And
I woke up
the,
from my nap and my stomach was hurting.
There I said Saturday Night Slam
That's the only problem I got right
That's
now.
it. Everything else you already have. You already have it and you don't know it. If you have those collections that I mentioned there, you already have, and who wouldn't? Because, like, you know, I mean, if you're a retro gamer like me, you're gonna buy those, right? So
No,
this
if
makes
you're a
no
retro
sense
gamer,
to
you would
me.
buy the fucking console.
And that's what I think I'm going to call this video is Capcom Arcade Stadium 2 and Capcom Fighting Collection. It makes no sense to me. You know, this feels like a super cheesy run because if you own Street Fighter 30th Anniversary
I like how it took a
Collection,
year
if you own
for
the
Panic
Capcom
Man to
Arcade
realize that the
Stadium
Capcom
1,
Arcade
with
Collection
with
is
all
a
the games
massive
in there,
ripoff.
and you own the Beat 'em Up, Capcom Beat 'em
A
Up bundle,
massive ripoff.
you don't need
You're charging
these,
$50
except
for
the
old
Dark-
ass fucking digital games.
You know,
It's not even like, oh, you get the original
and
game
Saturday Night Slam
in your
Masters.
fucking
That's
physical
it.
thing. No, you.
That's it.
It's
You
a
save
digital
ton of
fucking
money,
ROM, bro.
'cause between
With
these
a
two collections,
with an
they're
arcade
$100,
placeholder
50 each.
where you can walk
and
and
you know
go
there's
to
gonna
an
be another
arcade.
two collections
That's
coming out
all it is.
for
Oh god,
Capcom
the medic is
Arcade
dead.
Stadium
The medic
2,
is dead. Oh.
Right, another two more bundles coming out for it, which are probably going to be priced at $50 each. You know, guys, honestly, look at your games that you already own and go, hang on a sec. There
I got
are
Ashton Joe in my
duplicates
head.
of this shit. You know, that's what they're doing here.
Look at this dude carrying,
Exactly what they're
bro.
doing. Capcom Fighting
Look at this
Collection is
dude.
completely not relevant at all. It's
He is
gone,
1v1ing a matriarch.
right? Because all it is Street Fighter games and Darkstalker games.
This dude.
Well, we already got the Street Fighter games in
Shouldn't have
terms
said
of
anything.
Darkstalker cards. We could just buy them
I
individually.
shouldn't have
with the
said
second
anything.
Capcom Arcade Stadium, edition here, right? With the very first bundle. So it makes no sense to me. And then in that bundle, because if you already own the other one and you own the beat 'em ups and that, You already have games like
Pretty
Final
sure I don't get
Fight and Knights
EXP
of the
for this,
Round
though.
and all that kind of shit. So this seems like a really, really cheesy move on Capcom's part. So I'm just going to leave it at that. I mean, that's my video there. I just wanted to talk about that, you know, because
Give me this one too. I want to see what he's on about. I think I've seen this. It's like puzzle fighters and stuff, right? It's been 5 years since that shitty collection came out. Oh my. Becomes Golden Axe? I think that's Golden Axe at least. No, that's not Golden Axe. That's Darkstalkers, you dumb fuck. I never knew there was that many fucking Darkstalkers games. I thought there was just the one. Ooh. Cyberbots. I mean, they look pretty cool. Look, it's Golden Axe guy. Red Earth. Never heard of it. And now we get Street Fighter, right? Puzzle fighters and that? Ooh, that looks sick. Kick. Puzzle fighters, let's go. Sorry, Super Gem Fighter. I mean, I fucking would. That booty, though. That booty. Someone actually drew that fucking booty. Who the fuck plays that? Panic Man, supposedly. I mean, it's good that you have training mode at least. At least this collection looks, this collection looks at least a little bit more drawn out than the 30th anniversary one. Rollback netcode. Do I believe that? Do I believe that they got rollback netcode in this? If so, then yeah, okay. It might be worth getting. Not for Panic Man, though. Not for Panic Man. For all titles, see, I would say that's pretty fucking sick. Yeah, that's pretty fucking sick. Obviously, you need to buy it on PlayStation 4. Buy it on PlayStation 4 or you're fucked. How much is it? Let's see how much it is. Capcom Fighting Bundle? Well, what is the standard version? What's the Capcom Fighting Bundle? Oh, it's some fucking weird ass collection thing. Why is it not on PlayStation? That's weird. Alright, let's see how much is it on Steam then, huh? 40 bucks. 40 bucks for 10 games with rollback netcode. Eh. If it was 25 or 30, I probably would have fucking said, yeah, that's a good price. But 40 bucks it's pretty steep. Pretty steep. 40 bucks is pretty steep. That's like what? Per 10 games? I can't do maths. Someone do the maths for me. It's like $5 per game or some shit. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. 45, 50. Oh shit, I was right! Almost. Let's have a look. He says Capcom Arcade Stadium 1 and 2 have the same fucking games. I do know this one had that weird, I think this one has mostly, non-positive things. I'm pretty sure this one has, like, negative, yeah, mixed reviews. Yeah, yeah. Windows 7 born in 2009, below garbage. Menu system. Map up game speed up then rather to do that. La 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 la. Really bad menu. Pay to play. Credits are infinite though. Garbage tier project. Totally garbage. Just use MAME and Fightcade. Lol. What a terrible setup. Yeah. Like it exactly, Nez. See, Nez gets it. Although that Capcom Arcade collection though, that might be fun. That might be fun though. This one might be fun because it has online and fucking, you know, if you played it on PlayStation 4 or whatever, play it on PlayStation 4, you would have a lot of fun with that. If you want to play those old ass fucking games on fucking online. I do not know shit about Darkstalkers, and I probably don't ever want to play Darkstalkers. You can play this on Fightcade with all of them? Yeah, but Fightcade has just sweaty Brazilians. It's different, bro. It's different. It's different. Those look like some shit games, I'm not gonna lie to you. Apart from Ghouls and Goes in 1942. Wait, was that all of them? If they want $50 for all of that. Dynasty Wars, Final Fight, Strider. Alright, there's some in there. There's some in there. Street Fighter 2. Bart? This music is terrible, by the way. Oh look, it's a bison. Street Fighter 2. X, Cyberbots. Okay, now he is right. Cyberbots is there, so there's a few repeats, so to speak. Big ups Tiny Balrog. Let's have a listen to this one. I like how this one has like minus the fucking likes. 39th anniversary, Jesus Christ. Oh, we're gonna get cringe music again? Nice. Let's go. Cringe music, let's go. It's the fucking same song. Hang on, I need to pause it so I can see what the fuck is on it. Okay, Speed Rumbler, Sidearms. That Japanese one looks alright. Sun, Sotheby's. Okay. Bro, this song is fucking trash! Street Fighter, Blue Tiger or whatever the fuck. Tiger Road, 1943 again. Any of these. They're too fucking blurry, bro. Alright, what do we get now? Block, big up block, nice it around. Slam Masters. Wait, what the fuck was that? Go Fighters? Why is this so fucking Eco Fighters? Never heard of it. Suffering games tonight. Relate the type of day I'm having, like Fighter Z. Fucking ads. Holy shit. These ads have meaning, trust me. Oh. Dogstalkers. Dogstalkers again. Night Warriors, yep. Alpha. Mega Man. Power Battle. I mean, that's pretty cool though. No online though, so who cares? Yeah. Sports Club. Bro, put fucking Windjammers in there. Put fucking Windjammers in there, bro. Put fucking Windjammers in there. Big Oz Nash. Yeah. That ain't worth $50, bro. Like this one, maybe, because it has online and you won't fight sweaty ass Brazilians. But this one, first of all, it's free, right? So then you need to buy all of the fucking things for $48 normally. So they want $48 for the whole ass game. And that's not including the mini albums and whatever the fuck. So this one has stadium packs 1 to free. See, this is bullshit. Look at that shit. Look at this shit, right? Alright, so okay, so this is only Ghosts and Goblins and 1 to free, right? But you don't get World Warrior. Okay, it's free. Anyways. It's pretty bullshit. It's pretty Capcom-y. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's pretty fucking Capcom-y. For free in this, yeah. No, it's pretty Capcom-y. It's pretty Capcom-y. Because instead of having a bundle where you can have all games, they confuse you with all of these, right? They confuse like, oh, get this one and then this one and this one and this one. So all free packs is that one, but then you don't get World Warrior, I suppose. And then who knows if you even get all of these fucking things, because these are packs. But who knows if you get all of these fuckers? Yeah, that's shady as fuck. No wonder it's mixed. Yeah, you're better off. Like obviously it's cool to see this shit, right? Like, oh look, I'm in an arcade. Wow, whoa, I'm in an arcade, bro. But if you're really so inherent on getting into an arcade, Sietso can hook you up with a fucking VR arcade thing where you can actually play Fightcade ROMs. So yeah, Panic Man, don't buy these. If you buy these, I will lose respect for you. I will fucking tell him though. Pretty sure you can just rent it though. Pretty sure you can just rent it. Yeah, see? 32 games in total. So you can just rent it, bro. If you would want that. Let me tell him why. Because he's confused why there's a fighting collection and why there's a non-fighting collection. So let me just help him out there. Capcom is scummy as fuck. Greedy merchants. And the reason there's similar there's a fighting game collection is because all 10 games have online versus mode and training. Still not worth $50. Yeah, I gotta help my man out. He's like a demented man, man. You gotta just literally just, you know, you gotta help him out. You gotta help him out sometimes. He's a bit confused at times. You know what I'm saying?
I just felt that this just didn't seem right. You know what I mean?
Soft B awake
so,
yet?
thanks a lot for watching. I'm not too sure
Sloppy
what
is
I'm
not
going to
awake
call this,
yet.
and hopefully I title this appropriately. But it just doesn't make any sense. Maybe I put this Capcom just doesn't make any sense, right? So thanks a lot for watching, guys, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.
Bye for now. Yeah, no grinding today. I'm gonna do the grinding offline for the 4 days, so, just start tonight. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 days of grinding, and then Monday, hopefully we'll beat it. Hopefully we'll beat the game. Hopefully. Hopefully.
Hey guys, welcome to our edition of Panic Man 10. This time around, we're going to do some movie reviews. I'm going to do this one on Byzantium. Hopefully I'm saying that right. A vampire movie that actually caught my attention here. It's rather interesting. So, I'm just going to take a little look here at the description here and that sort of thing. I'm not going to read to you. Well, I'll read to you the description. It's rather short. Two female...
It's another day
Can I
after
speak
battle,
English?
2 p.m. What the fuck?
Okay, mulligan. Two female vampires wreak havoc on an unsuspecting English
Really?
seaside community in a deliciously, I like how they do that, depraved supernatural drama from Oscar winner
Well, I'm gonna play
Neil
KF4
Jordan,
until I
Interview
go
with a
downstairs.
Vampire, which I'm going to refer to in this because, yeah. And it goes on and on, like there's more
Okay,
to it. So
real
basically
question.
these two women just
Is there a
like to go
boss
nuts
after Babel?
to this place. Let's talk. So first off, I like it and don't like it.
Yeah, I'm
And
playing.
reason
I'm
why,
playing until I go downstairs.
Part of me doesn't like it is because
I was thinking about playing
the,
Fall Guys, but
fact that it does go in the pace.
Goon said he doesn't like Fall Guys, even though he recommended me playing Fall Guys before grinding an SMT today.
I am not an Anne Rice fan. I had her books, yes, all the way up to and including The Body Thief.
There's
and
a
all
day
that
8
shit.
boss.
And I hated them. I was gonna flat
Bro,
out
this
say
game
it. I
fucking
hated her
sucks.
stuff. I hated her books. I hated her movies. They suck. Okay? So Interview with the Vampire, going into that kind of mindset, if you loved Interview with a Vampire, and I'm going to say it this way, you'll love this movie.
Yeah, I
I'm
said
gonna give this
Sophie is not
a 7.5
awake yet
overall,
because you were away on Steam.
because I don't like slow-paced movies.
You were
when it comes to
on
vampires.
Steam.
I like slow-paced movies.
So I said
if they're done right.
you're not awake
And this
yet.
one is way better than Interview with a Vampire. Like, I absolutely hated Interview with a Vampire, okay? I would give that, like, a 3 out of a 10.
Isn't that a gay
Interview with
movie?
a Vampire fucking suck balls, okay? It can suck my dick.
Isn't
I
that a
hate
fucking
it.
gay movie?
It's terrible, right? So, I found out about this movie, and I found out it was done by the person who did Interview with a Vampire, and I'm like...
Yeah, I never say anything bad
I
about
really
you, bro.
want to torture myself going through this, right? It's things like 2
Yeah,
hours
thanks for
long.
the
Actually,
fucking
it's 2 hours off of
achievement,
your life.
boyos. Cheers. Bye.
This is why I'm going to give it 7.5 because it is tremendously better than Interview with a Vampire. But the pacing is like Interview with a Vampire, and that's the thing that really bothered me with this movie. They have some interesting
Candyman cannot
concepts here.
handle
Like,
paced videos.
there's this group that's the Order, you know, literally, it's the Order, right? And it is male dominated. It is men only. It is a men's only group. Don't get into misogyny. That's bullshit. That's like saying the YMCA is misogyny. And that's like saying, like, you know, that Beavers and Cubs and Scouts is misogyny. Not everything is misogyny. Just because there's a place for men only does not make it misogyny, okay? Can we get past that bullshit and past the gross misunderstanding of what that term gets thrown around way too much? This
Hang on, I'm
is
opening packs.
a movie about vampires that is an elite group that the only person really that's allowed to change anybody is the Masterhead the Masterhead vampire.
I mean, I could play it
And
instead of
is a male.
Street Fighter tonight.
And he goes out and he turns other males. And only males are allowed to be vampires, and only males can turn other males into vampires.
This sounds
but
gay as
only
fuck, my
if
guy.
The headmaster deems it worthy. Otherwise, everybody's just, you know, sheep. And
Fucking day 8
we don't
boss,
want to have
though.
too many walls. You know what I mean? Because we got too many out there. it's going to disrupt the order.
So
right?
what? Me?
So these two women
God damn it.
somehow get changed. I don't want to spoil it for you. I'm just going to
Might have to
walk you
grind
through the movies to get an idea of
tonight
it.
then, and tomorrow, and then
this
do
one chick, she
Babel
finds out
on
about this
Friday
island
or
where
some
the
shit.
head vampire is, right? And
realistically, how hard will Thingy
there's
be,
this
huh?
whole thing between this captain of
How
the
hard will Thingy be?
army or navy there and this other soldier, and how they fall in love with this one woman. Kind of has, you know, ties there like the Twilight Saga kind of shit, and I hate that shit, but this is a lot more mature than that. You know, Twilight was aimed at teens. This is aimed at adults, definitely, you know. So it has sort of like that Twilight Saga feel like that with a love interest. But what she does is that she shoots this one guy, tries to kill him, to get this map to find
pissed off
out
now.
where this head vampire is.
I thought Babel was the final boss.
She wants to get changed.
I was like, oh, I'm gonna fucking grind for 5 days. I'll be fucking, I'll be fine. 5 days of grinding. Hell yeah, let's go. 5 days.
So she sets
fucking
off to
beat the
change her
game.
life, figuring
Be
this is gonna
happy.
change it for the
Go
better.
to fucking Pathfinder and
then
hate
she
my
finds
life.
herself
But
getting
no, there's an
changed
8-day and there's an 8-day
when
boss.
she shouldn't have,
God damn
because
it.
she's
Now I gotta
a woman,
fucking
okay? And
change
this
it
is
around,
all
because now I
man's
gotta
fault, right?
think, okay,
And so
maybe I'll grind
there's
2 days, and then
a little
Friday
broken right
I'll
there.
fucking try to
Now,
fight
what
Babel.
happens here is
And then
that
I have
she's
Saturday,
told
Monday and
that
Sunday,
if you change anybody,
Monday
if we
and
decide to keep you,
Tuesday
if we decide
to fight
not to
the
kill
8-day
because
boss.
we should
Fuck's
kill you
sakes.
outright, because that goes against the rules of the order.
I'm so
right?
done with SMT after this. I
If we
swear to God, if
decide
anyone
to
ever
let you
fucking
live,
recommends me another
you gotta
SMT
promise
game,
us you
I will
won't
fucking
turn
ban
anybody.
them.
If we decide to. So eventually the order decides
I will
to
actually
keep
start
this
banning
woman on
people.
board, provided she
Next
stays in her
cunt
place.
recommends
right?
an RPG game.
Just like
gets
the men
banned.
do. This is not misogyny. This is, you know, it is what it
Fucking
is. Right?
Romancing
So
Saga took so much out of me, and now this fucking game.
She agrees to this.
I like it though. That's
Comes
the weird
across
part.
this
I
other
do
woman
like the
who
game.
she
It's just
decides to take on as her daughter, and
I don't know.
feels
I don't
empathy
know.
towards her.
I guess
and
I guess
and
in my
thus
mind, my
breaks the
autistic ass
rule.
mind, I thought I would fucking
Now,
finish it
in
one
order
day.
for them to survive, they have to stay ahead of the order.
And Babel's hard
away
as
from
fuck.
the order, and
There's
away
no
from other
guarantee I'll fucking
vampires,
finish it first
while
try,
still
even
trying
with
to figure out a
grinding.
way to
That's the
live
problem.
and to survive.
If I'm gonna have to fight
and
Beelzebul
away from
again
hunt. Now,
and
the
Belberith,
one woman, the first one
yeah, that's
that
gonna be a
was,
fucking pain in
turned
the ass.
originally and told
Because that
not
means I'm
to
gonna
turn
have
anybody, she's
I'm gonna have to have
capital
fucking
bitch
a
in this
balanced
movie.
team
Like,
with
absolutely
every
a bitch,
fucking
right?
thing.
But fantastically
I'm gonna
played.
have
I
to
mean,
have
the lady that
Agadine,
plays
I'm
her
gonna have to
just
have
does an
Bufadine,
amazing
I'm gonna have
job
to have
with her. You know, she's
Xandine,
very
I'm
sexual,
gonna have
she's
to have
very
strength-based
sensual,
stuff,
but she's
I'm
incredibly
gonna have to have
powerful
Zeodine.
and extremely strong and incredibly smart, you know, which really makes her actually incredibly dangerous, right? Because she uses her sexuality to her benefit, but she's an asshole because of the way that she befriended this one guy, right?
Give me a few hours to
I'm
process
gonna
this
hit myself with
information.
that part of it. So anyway, she decides, okay, she's going to turn this
God
other
damn
woman.
it.
Now, this other woman is
I
more
should have grinded
empathetic
today.
towards other people, right?
I just
has
wasn't in the
more
mood to
empathy
grind.
towards
I
others.
wasn't.
And
Not without watching
she
something.
only kills the people that are on their deathbed that want to die. She will not turn anybody who doesn't want to be turned. Well, actually, she doesn't turn anybody. She kills people. They both kill. They don't turn, right? They kill. But one kills with prejudice, and the other one kills with compassion, right? And so here we find an interesting dilemma between the two. They're like polar opposites, right? And they work together because the one is like sort of like the mother figure and the other one's the daughter figure, right? And they work together to try and stay alive, to stay ahead of the order, and that so that they don't get fucking killed. So the drama to this is awesome. Like, the suspense to it is really, really good. The storytelling is fantastic. Thus, it's slowly paced. But it's done tremendously better than Interview with a Vampire. I hated that movie. This is coming from someone who hated Interview with a Vampire. And I somewhat like
I never
this
seen that movie.
because
It always looked
it
too
has
gay
its
for me.
really awesome moments, but it's
Nah,
really
that's not
drawn
true.
out. You know,
I
it's
think
a
I wanted to
2-hour long
watch
movie,
it after
which is
Devil's
a
Advocate.
really
And
long
Devil's
movie. You have to
Advocate
get
was
stuff
so
there to really
boring
keep me entertained,
that
to
I
keep me glued to my
fucking
seat.
just stopped watching movies altogether.
There were some politics here that kept me intrigued, but in the end, like,
You would
know,
think
there's
the Devil's
some areas where it
Advocate
fell
would
short.
have more
Like,
devil
there's
in it.
The action, you know, like I really
That was
love
my
the Blade
14-year-old
kind of
thought
stuff, the Lost
when I watched
Boys,
that.
kind of
I should
thing,
probably
right?
rewatch it
That's
now that
what
I'm a bit
into when
older.
I want a vampire movie. I want John John Carpenter's vampires. I want the Lost Boys. I want movies like that,
The
right?
Lost
You know, kind of
Boys.
thing, right? Blade and stuff like that, right?
You're eating maggots, Michael.
That's what I'm into. So,
You're eating maggots.
these two women eventually bump across, like this one woman, the older one, the one that does the mother figure. She gets into prostitution. That's her way of making ends meet. And she tells the other one, "Don't worry. Like,
Okay,
you know,
I
we'll
processed
be
the
fine," and everything
information.
like that. I'll take care of the money stuff. You know, you just
Tonight I'm
go
gonna
back to the
grind.
room,
Tomorrow night I'm
and
gonna
that's
grind.
it.
And
So
Friday
she
we're
ends
gonna
up
try and fight
slaughtering
Babel.
a bunch of people along the way. And this one chick happened to like where they were staying. And
Yes?
she's like, "Hey, hang on a sec.
Babel
you know,
fight.
like,
Fight
let's not
Babel.
kill people like
2-day
this." And
grind,
she's
would that be
like,
doable?
"Fuck off,"
Maybe,
you know, and
who
they get
knows?
into this really intense
Probably not. I'm probably
moment
gonna
between
lose
the
and
two of them,
fucking
which
lose
was
my shit.
Really, really interesting.
Probably gonna be a
Eventually,
6-hour fucking
the
fight
older one
like
bumps
Yahweh
across this guy.
because
Now,
you
this
know
guy is
RPGs are
fat,
fun.
Has glasses, looks a lot like me, and she's in a trailer park, right? She's prostituting herself, right?
Big old trailer park.
And this guy, she picks up this guy.
I had
and
a
this
friend
guy's
who lived in
very
a trailer park
hesitant and
once.
very
Obviously,
leery
we're not
to go
friends
with her,
anymore.
you know, this guy isn't a creep, by the way. Like, you know, he doesn't.
That's a 5
look
canceled
like he's a
again?
creep.
Nope.
He doesn't come across.
That's
looking
5s
like a
tonight,
creep.
bro.
He's just
What do you mean canceled again?
life person.
Explain yourself,
out of
you
place.
Aussie bitch.
And just comes across as feeling lost in the world, right? Hesitantly goes back to her place, and when she's about to go down on him to give him a
Oh
blowjob,
hell yeah.
he breaks down and cries.
Nice.
And he starts crying about his mother's funeral and what happened and what just happened.
It's like Panic Man
And
in
the
the
other
movie.
woman you think is showing empathy because she's like there,
I have not
you know,
canceled
and soothing him and that.
Street Fighter ever.
Because of what's going on here, like, you know, she needs money, right? She finds out through him that he has a really nice place to stay because of his mom's
Is
death.
this still about a fucking
and
vampire
here is where
movie?
Things get interesting in terms of the story. This woman
Yeah.
manipulates him.
He's
using
talking
her
about a
sensuality
movie.
and sexuality and showing an interest in him. And he's like, "Look, you better be who you say you are. You know, you better be honest with me." And she goes by the name of Camellia. Right now, we've seen these horror
I mean,
movies
the dude's
before.
first
Camellia,
mistake is
you
to
know,
get a
is
prostitute in his
actual
home.
real vampire, you know, in mythology and that. And we know this through other horror movies, right? Other vampire movies. And so,
I have no idea who Camellia is.
while she's in the trailer, which is her home that she's using
How you
for
doing, Just Jug?
you know, prostitution,
You want to play some Fall Guys
she
with me
finds out
later?
that this guy has an awesome place. She goes, "Well, why don't we go back
Wait,
to
I
your
asked
place
that
and
3
makes it
months
sound
ago. You
like
said
it's
no.
his
Never
idea."
mind.
And then he gets back to his place and goes, "Look, I'm trusting you." Now, along the way, they pick up the other one, who is
Imagine
the daughter
picking
to
up
her,
a
but isn't really
prostitute,
her daughter.
crying
We find out later on
when
in
you're
the
having
story here.
sex,
Not gonna
and
give
then
away too
inviting
much
her
here,
to
just
your
enough
home
to see if this
to
is your kind
stay
of movie or
with.
not.
Bro, this
When
movie
she
sounds
gets
dumb as
back-
fuck.
When she gets there, she finds
This movie sounds
her
dumb as fuck.
so-called daughter and says, "Come along, you know, kind of thing, right? We got a place to stay, thanks to this guy," and acts very loving and caring towards him, and as if she's loving and caring towards the younger girl. Understand, these two people are vampires, and he doesn't know this.
I can't believe
And
Cynthia G is a sex
one
worker,
of them
though.
is very malicious and uses things to her own benefit, right? Which is the older one, which is the one that seduces him. They get back to his place and he's like, "Look,
Definitely canceled.
you better be who you say you are. Because if you're not,
I'll
you know,
play
you
it
guys are out the
tonight.
door, right?"
I'll
She
suffer.
woos her way into his heart. He's broken. You know, he's broken because, and I know this, like, my mom died 3.5 years ago, and I'm still dealing
For
with
the people
that.
that
You
want to
can tell
see Street
sometimes
Fighter
when
a
you see me
lot,
with the big
y'all
scruffy
y'all
beard and
froggers
shit.
don't even fucking
I'm
play
going
Street
through
Fighter
some
on
big
your
shit
ass
right now,
streams.
including becoming homeless, which is a video for another time. But I can relate to this character because here's a guy who looks like
Sorry,
he's
I woke
in his
up with
40s,
violence today.
You know, and his mom dies, and he's at a loss, and he's lost in
I'm just gonna
life. He doesn't know where he's going. Doesn't know what to do. Has no friends. Has no family. I can relate, you know, and lost his mom. And I lost my mom just 3.5 years ago. It'll be 4 years this October 5th, you know, which is Canada's Thanksgiving. So, yeah, not a great way for me to remember Thanksgiving. So I relate to this
Get
guy,
over it.
and I really have a ton of empathy for this character, who's extremely well played. Now he's fat. He has glasses. You know, you know, he's not the kind of guy that gets the hot chick at the end of the day. Let's just face it. You know, he's like me. You know, he's probably still a virgin like me. So anyway, he ends up going to bed with her and wakes up the next day and goes, "You're still here." And she's like, "Why would I go anywhere, silly, when I have you and I have everything I need?" Now, she makes it look like that she means this out of love, but really it's out of necessity. Remember, they have no place to stay because she just slaughtered the guy that was the owner of the place, the proprietor. They have to go before the order catches up with them and finds out what they did and decides to behead them. So this is necessity. This person is very, very dangerous, right? And plays this really
drama streamer? Why is he a drama streamer?
With this guy.
Did I miss drama?
Eventually, she convinces him to turn
does Perez hate him too?
Which he inherited.
Does Perez also
her,
go into his chat and tell shitty ass jokes?
Convinces him to turn it into a brothel. Now, this is against his better judgment, and eventually social services gets involved because a younger lady shows an interest in this other guy who's dying of leukemia, and is struck with a couple of really, really challenging things to her character, which I found fascinating. One is, does she share her secret with him, right? And they have this beautiful moment where they're together and their foreheads are touching, and it's a very beautiful, enduring moment in terms of endearment.
Nice fucking.
And she's like, "I don't know if I should tell my secret, and here's why." And I don't want to say too much about that moment because I don't want to ruin it for you. It was beautiful. And she asked the guy, "Do I tell my secret?" So she has this going on. Well, she's in love with this guy, and this guy's dying of leukemia, and she's debating whether or not she should turn him. Because she loves this guy, and she wants to be with him for the rest of eternity, right? Like, as vampires, right? So she's really contemplating this because she knows that if she turns him, the order's going to go after her as well.
Beef.
So what's interesting about this movie, without going any further with the storyline here, just to give you enough to whet your appetite, is what happens to the two women? They are complete polar opposites. What happens to their relationship? What happens to their relationships? Does she turn this guy? Does she share her secret?
Nez, how do I get better at Street Fighter?
Become betrayed? And what happens if it does, and that sort of thing. And that's the thing here that I really fell in love with, the part of the storytelling of this I thought was beautiful with it, you know. And that's why I'm giving it a 7.5, because this isn't my kind of movie. That's the thing to keep in mind with my rating, you know. I hate these slow-paced movies like this. You know, like, there's some of them that
we're listening to...
But when it comes to vampire movies, I want it to be
Byzantium Vampire
I do
movie
not want
review.
To be dragged out like Interview with a Vampire.
Why are you asking me? Because
I'm just bored to death, right? This...
You're my only hope.
When it comes to elongated storytelling...
Actually, Lodrak told me that if I ever want to pick up Street Fighter, if I ever want to pick up Tekken, you're the guy to go to.
You don't see coming. And does a fantastic job at it. So, in summation here, just to wrap this up,
that is a shit spot. We're gonna die.
Wonderful. The backdrops are great, like, you know, where it takes place and that sort of thing. And the characters are very, very fascinating to watch. Very intriguing. You know, how they turn on one another, how they work with one another, how they relate to one another, and what happens to their relationships. Do they evolve? Do they become toxic? Do they become destructive? And, you know, what's interesting is, like, you got this one woman here who has empathy for others and only kills the people that want to die because they're on their deathbed. And maybe turns her so-called
yeah, but Goon, how dare you compare a woman to shitting on the bed? How dare you?
That really doesn't give a
how dare you make such a joke like that?
Herself, and yet makes it look like that she cares because everything that she does is allegedly for two of them, for the better of the both of them, right? And she gets into this
game
whole,
is ass.
You know,
why do I play this?
Ideology and this whole philosophy in that of how she is far more superior and far more better than the younger one, and far more.
The game should have been dumpstered after fucking Perez hated me.
That actually is the glue to this relationship, and without the younger one, the older one would fall apart. And what's interesting is watching their relationship and seeing what happens to it and then watching the relationship with the younger one and what it turns into with her boyfriend and where she goes with that. You know, and remember now, the only way to become a vampire in this whole movie, and which I really do love about the idea of vampires, which makes it a lot more realistic, is you need to go to the head vampire to be turned. Not any vampire can turn another vampire. Vampires cannot turn other people into vampires, which is the norm in vampire movies. That's
Take a
something
shot
I really
every time he
liked
says
about this,
vampire.
is the only person that really could turn another into a vampire is the head vampire. However, they do have the
I have not
ability
said anything,
to turn.
Nova.
See, we're talking about the rules
Please.
here in play, right? About
Be
going
my
against
friend,
the order.
though.
If you go against the order, you get destroyed. That's the bottom line.
We
You
love
break any of their
movies.
rules,
You're gonna see
you're
the Elvis
destroyed,
movie?
right? Just like movies like The Skulls and stuff like that, right? Which is a different type of order, but you know what I mean when I talk about that in Lucio.
Now I gotta watch the
So
VOD.
I thought this was.
I feel like I'm
fascinating
missing
about
out on
this.
something.
So, enjoyment-wise, I enjoyed it. I don't like these kind of movies, which is why I'm giving it 7.5, and I'm debating an 8 there. You know, but you kind of get the idea of where I'm putting this. You know,
Game's
it does a
ass.
far more better job than Interview with a Vampire and Vampire Lestat and all that other fucking bullshit. I hated that crap. I hated the Anne Rice saga. I bought those books thinking that they would be awesome, and they fucking sucked, and I couldn't wait to get them out of my house.
Imagine
I
buying books.
watched the movies thinking that the movies would be good,
Oh,
and
big
I'm
up
just
Sietso.
like, they fucking suck. I couldn't wait to get them out of my house, right? So I was pleasantly surprised
get
by
up.
this one because, like I said, this is not my forte. I'm
Yeah.
more the action kind of person when it comes to
yeah,
vampires.
Duma.
I'm not the Interview with a Vampire kind of person where it's elongated, drawn out, and just boring as shit, right? So this does an excellent job at telling the stories.
Okay,
of
someone
making
needs to give me a
interesting,
recap of
intriguing
what
characters
happened on Nova's
that are
stream.
believable enough in these interesting relationships
Did
that
Nova,
they have,
like,
which is far more
they shout
superior than
hate or some
Interview
shit?
with a Vampire and that kind of
Or
shit.
did he defend
You know,
Goon?
I hate those things. I hate
If so,
Twilight
GG.
Saga. I
That's a
hate
good thing to
Interview
do.
with a
Goon's
Vampire.
a homie.
I hate them. Okay? They
Goon's
get
a
like
fucking
a
homie.
2 or 3 out of 10 for me, those movies. This one, I found fascinating. I found intriguing.
Really,
And
that's
I
all it
actually
was. The whole
interested
drama stream was
for
the
full
Dookie
2
joke.
hours of the movie. So do I recommend this? This one, let me just turn on my controller.
Yeah, viewership
again.
is good because
trying
I'm
to save my battery here.
fucking depressed.
This one was done in 2013, and it's called
It didn't go
Why
over
Is
well.
the Tea
Well,
Up?
and Nova
Okay,
had
so
to be
look
the
at
fucking
title
guy
and
in between.
you'll know what it's called, right? How to spell it. It is
I thought
on the
this
Xbox,
I thought this
you know,
happened in
which means it's on the Microsoft
expired
Store.
Reds chat.
I do recommend that you buy this. Even if you, especially if you found Interview with the Vampire and Twilight Saga to be kind of shit and throw it, I think you're gonna like this one. It's slow paced, like those movies, exactly like them, but it's the interesting twist in the plot that it does. Like, does this young girl reveal her secret to her boyfriend? You know, do they go against the order? Does she turn him? Does she share his secret with him? Does he betray her trust in sharing that secret, and so on and so forth? And that's just the young girl. And then there's the older one who's the opposite of that. Like, the young girl has the compassion. You know, she only kills the people that want to die, that are old and dying and on their deathbed. They're like, just do me, get it over with. I'm dying anyway. I'm in a hospital. I'm not going to go anywhere, right? My life's over. Why not take my blood so you can live longer, you know? And she does that. So she kills out of mercy and love and respect for life. Whereas the other one is the polar opposite of that. And she gets into relationships only to deceive men and to betray them and manipulate them and, you know, be able to get what she wants out of it. She's out of self-gain, you know, self-satisfaction. And it's interesting watching these two characters together, their relationship. Does it dissolve? Does it become toxic because the two of them are polar opposites? So I found this rather fascinating. I know this is a long review here, but that's because this movie is probably something that's gone under everybody's radar. And I actually highly recommend that you watch this movie. Do keep in mind it's very slow paced, like Interview with the Vampire.
Last on the
But if you're like
leaderboard,
me,
let's
you
go.
hated
Hey,
Interview
hey.
with the Vampire.
Last on
Give
the
this
leaderboard,
movie
let's
a
go.
chance.
Hey.
Watch the trailer and see if it intrigues you, because that's what I did. I watched the trailer and I was like, this looks interesting. You know,
I
maybe I'll
hate
buy it.
nickels.
And I saw it on somebody's top 10 list of vampire movies to watch, and it was their 10th one to watch. I was kind of like,
Damn thing.
oh, what the fuck? I'll give it a shot, right? I'm glad I picked it up, you know, in the end. I'm not into these kind of movies, understand that. I'm not into vampire movies being slow and drawn out, but this one had so many interesting plots and twists to it and to the vampire theme, where it's males only club, and only the head vampire can turn people and shit like that. And then the interesting twist to the relationships and how they're polar opposites and that really kept me invested.
Oh yeah,
for
I
the
got all
2 hours
ingredients for the
to
yakisoba
watch. You know,
pan.
it's about 2
Saturday.
hours longer, a little
Yay.
over 2 hours. So that's everything I have to say with that without spoiling it for you. And keeping this spoiler free, just enough of the plot there to give you an idea of where it's going with this. Because by the end of the movie, we find out if whether or not she shares her secret, whether or not she turns her boyfriend into a vampire, what happens to the 2 women's relationships? Do they stay together because they are
It sounds like
opposites,
stupid drama
or do
bullshit.
they separate and go their own way? And it's very dramatic that way. Like, you know, it's very intense and extremely impactful. Does the Order catch up with them? Does the Order catch them? Does the Order kill them?
Was
Does
it
the Order
worse
destroy
than
them? Do they fight the Order?
me and Brett's
You know,
beef?
and that's the thing here. Like, how do they
Well, I
survive?
wouldn't call it
you know,
beef, she just-
knowing that the Order is on
She
their
didn't like
ass,
me roasting
and every
her, I
move that they
suppose.
make is a chess game, and they're out to just survive.
Listen, I had to do
and
it.
that
Lodrag
is
was
exactly
simping for
what
her.
this is. So I think they
I
did
had to
a
make
great
some jokes
job
up
in
on the
pulling
spot.
that off, because it actually made me want to watch it and actually enjoy it. Whereas, like I said, I hate these kind of movies. I really do. Interview with the Vampire, Twilight Zyga, I hated them.
Yeah, Nova, you gonna watch
Absolutely
the Elvis
despised
movie
them. They were boring as snot. They
with
were like
Tom Hanks?
about as much fun as watching molasses run down a wall and race with a snail. Okay,
What the fuck are
like,
molasses?
Is that bad? That's how much I hated them. This one was intriguing.
Bro, get the fuck out of my
was
way!
Intelligently designed, you know, and doesn't have much action to it, but when it does, it's meaningful, you know.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch this
it,
fucking
it
VOD.
catches you off guard because you're so invested in the slow pace.
This probably
of it
happened
that
at like
when
10
something
a.m. when I was
happens,
sleeping.
It's a little bit action orientated. You're kind of caught off guard there. And you're
Also,
like,
Goon,
okay,
how are you
I never saw
alive?
that coming, you know.
You
So,
you streamed
I think the
until like
pacing of
10
it
a.m.
was
your
done
time.
intentionally to make this actually a really good movie. And I do think that this is a really good movie. I do think that everybody out there should really take time to actually watch this movie. So I'm going to say 7.5 to an 8 out of 10 is my score for this, because I
VOD
hate
isn't
these
going
kind of
up.
movies.
Feels bad.
But this one I did like. I'm going to say that right now. I love the storytelling to it.
I like the kid that
I
got
love the
left out
relationship
from
between
McDonald's.
the 2 women. I love the shit that they got into. I love the idea of the Order. I love the idea of just a head vampire turning people.
Simply
and if
stay
you turn
up.
people without
Fuck
his permission,
you.
you're fucking dead. You're destroyed. Right? Period. You're just done. And so I love all these different plot twists that I shared with you.
Yeah, so I need a
throughout
break of this
video.
game in a minute.
And so that's what I have to say.
I need to
about
start
this movie.
walking in a
I
minute.
think it
I'm
is
fucking
definitely
pissed
worth
off,
your time
and I don't know why.
investing into it, right?
It's
So
probably
thank you very much,
SMT.
ladies and gentlemen.
I'm
I've
probably
gone to the
pissed off at
punch of the
SMT.
time. I know my videos can be long, but I'm very thorough about
The
them.
fact that
But I found the
I'm
acting
fucking
was
ass at this game.
phenomenal. Like, everybody in this movie is unknown, actor and actress, and just amazing.
This would have never happened
acting in
if
this, because they really
Nova would
sell it,
upload his
you know.
VODs to Trovo.
Every character in this movie is believable, and it's set. Like what? Well, a long time ago, like a long time ago. We're talking muskets here for guns.
I try
Okay,
to
so that
show
gives you an
up, but if
idea
he
of the
fucking
time
streams
period,
at like
right?
11 a.m. my
We're in
time,
that
I can't
kind
do
of
much
century
about it,
there
can
where
I?
they're using muskets for guns, right?
Motherfucker
So
starts at
you
like
get an idea.
9:30 my time, bitch.
Beautifully done. Like, the backdrops are great. You know, the different locales that they film in, and that the locations and that. And the music is extremely well done, because you need the music to be right in order to
Last on the leaderboard, let's go.
feeling
Hey,
that
hey.
you want them to have in any kind of media.
Yeah, I'm pissed
You
off. I don't know
when
why.
it comes to things like video games and movies.
Goon, why
and
am
that
I
kind of
pissed
stuff.
off?
So, especially with storytelling, which is what this is, very strong story orientated, not action.
You're a
oriented, but very
guitar
strong
expert. Why am I pissed off?
storytelling-orientated Movie. and I think it pulled it off extremely well. So I definitely would put this on your recommended list, but do keep in mind it's slow paced, like Interview with a Vampire. I hate that shit when it comes to vampire movies. I like the more action orientated ones when it comes to vampires. But this one really, really, really caught me off guard because it made me actually invest the full 2 hours. And I'm glad I bought it, you know, and that sort of thing. So I do recommend that you watch
I'll
this
keep
movie.
going.
Thank you very much for your time. Have a good one. And
I might have to be BRB, but
bye for now.
Sorry for 5 minutes.
Okay, guys, one more movie review for you here, and it's called Devil's Den. I stumbled across this by accident, actually, completely by accident, when I was exploring Odyssey to watch some videos, some of your guys' stuff, and things like that. I bumped across this one guy who had this video. It was a music video called Devil's Den, and it was about vampires and shit. And I thought, my God, I wonder if that's a movie, because it looks like it was out of a movie, right? So I go onto my Xbox, completely random. And seriously, you want to talk about random, this is the most random things get, right? I saw that on Odyssey, and I'm like, okay, I wonder if there's a movie out there that is like this, because that looks intriguing. You know, if that is from a movie, I want to see it. So I pulled up. I type it in, Devil's Den, that's literally what it was called, the video that I watched, and it had, like, you know, this music video, right? You know, and I'm like, but it looks like it's from a movie, and it really does, right? So I put it and punched it in, and much to my surprise, I actually found there is a movie here, okay? And it's called Devil's Den. Now, this one was done in 2007. Okay, and I'm going to give this thing an epic thumbs up. This one gets a 10 out of 10, like right off the bat. It's just really, really awesome, right? Now, it wasn't what I thought it was going to be, because that scene that I saw, that music video that I saw there, Devil's Den, was nothing like what this movie is, right? And I was like, this hardness,
why are we
wasn't
separated
in here? Because I guess it was something completely separate, and it just happened to be coincidence. But I fucking love this movie. This movie, right from the start, grabbed my attention. These two guys that are trying to make money here.
Don't know why those other two guys are there, but you know, fuck
it. In the description.
Nice fucking aim.
So, during a routine Spanish fly smuggling trip, which tells you, like, you know, this is like horror comedy, right? You know, back from Mexico.
Goon, you said 2 nights ago that this is my best game. What the fuck?
Club with no cover charge and plenty of sexy, friendly ladies. But what feels, and then it's got more there that we could go into. I'm going to leave it at that, right? And I'm just going to leave it at that. So what happens here is that these two guys are driving along, right? They're doing a drug run because they're doing ecstasy and shit like that. And it's like, well, not ecstasy, sorry, they're doing Spanish fly. They're trying to sell it. And it's like, well, you know, that's a bullshit drug. It's a placebo effect and things like that. And they said, yeah, so is the blue pill that gets it up, right? So they have in this little argument that turns into, well, not an argument, more like a debate that turns into a challenge. And as they're driving by, they see this covered up, semi-covered up sign about a strip club and go, let's go there.
I'm definitely not mad because of my aim.
Once and for all.
I don't know why I'm mad.
I'm doing this vague for a reason because I don't want to spoil it for you because it's good, right? So they end up at a place ironically called Devil's Den. And they walk in. They walk in.
And this one guy
notices. He's like, "There's no cover charge."
I want to punch people. And, that's what I want to do.
So he takes this as a bad sign, right? He's like, you know, okay, there's no cover charge, right? You know, well, and the other guy says, well,
it's a fucking RPG.
Who the hell would pay for fat chicks to strip, right? Like, no one's gonna pay, so obviously the cover charge is gonna be free. I bet you this place is full of fat chicks. And they walk in, and there's these bunch of sexy, hot ladies dancing, and the guy's like, how many of those pills did you bring? Like the
not even about more Devil Survivors.
And he's
I had
like,
a
what?
fucking game plan.
Give me the car keys. It's like, tosses him the car keys.
I had a game plan, and now it's ruined.
I don't know,
I'm still autistic, okay? If you change my game plan, I'm gonna be pissed.
Right? So he's like playing this up like it's for science, when really he's fucking horny as fucking he wants to get laid by these chicks, right? And there's like, when you're in this club, it's like really, really awesomely done how they do the strip club, because it really feels like an actual strip club, right? The ladies dancing in that are semi-naked, so they're topless and that, so you have to be okay with nudity in the movie. And this is a comedy horror movie, right? So it's meant for adults, right? So anyway, they're up there stripping and they're doing their thing, and this other lady walks in, and the guy who's walking out the door to go and get those little blue pills goes,
I think
I gotta do that.
if I know myself,
she's the first on my list, right?
I woke up
this really weird sour look,
from my nap,
so they get into the club,
and
they settle down, and
my
they have
stomach
a few
is
drinks.
not the
And
greatest.
As they're having a few drinks,
and
the thing that happens
yeah, I
here
think
is
that's
like,
it.
you know,
I think that's
they
it.
meet this
I really
waitress
think that's
who
it.
ends up being her first day on the job, literally.
I will fuck
and the
you
only
in
drink
the
she knows how to
ass,
sell
Nova.
is beer. And the guy's like, well, what kind of beer? She's like, the green kind, the kind that comes in a green bottle. He's like, I don't have one of those, you know.
Yeah, I had a
I'd
game
love
plan.
St.
I had a
Patrick's
game
Day.
plan
So
on
do I.
beating
And they have this moment
Devil
where it's
Survivor.
like they connect, right? And she's like, well, I have this thing about connecting with people. And he's like, really? And, you know, he's thinking about getting laid, and she's like just a ditz, right? So, as this movie plays out, we get the vibe and feel that things aren't quite right here. And we get the vibe and feel that this is starting to turn into a vampire movie, right? So, shit goes down, they change, the strippers, and they turn into these creatures. I'm going to use the term vampire for now until I tell you what it really is.
There's a lot going on in my head. If
So,
I actually explain it, you guys would be
we'll
like,
call them the
guitar's fucking
survivors.
retarded.
End up in the back part of the strip club, right? Trying to barricade themselves in to protect themselves from what's out there. And then they start processing this. They start going, those are vampires. But the one black guy who has a breathing problem,
Big ups token
turns
black
out
guy.
not to have a breathing problem, turns out to be really intelligent, who is playing a really stupid role here.
Black guy
on
intelligent?
purpose.
Nah, that can't be real.
It explains to everybody, but vampires don't eat people. I thought this
We're
was a
already
vampire
thinking
movie
that.
too when I first saw it. I did.
Yeah,
Honestly thought it
Well,
until he pointed out, and he said, but they're ghouls.
even more so.
I went, oh no, this is an interesting take, because we've seen From Dusk Till Dawn. We've seen strip clubs done to death where shit goes down and turns into a vampire slaughterhouse. Now we got a ghoul one. I'm like, oh, this is getting even more interesting, right? So, as the story unfolds, the music is awesome in this. This is a comedy horror that will just blow your fucking mind. Like, watch the trailer. It's free, right? This is done in 2007. It's called Devil's Den. Watch the trailer and see if you like it. I actually fell in love with the trailer. I thought the trailer was fantastic. Did an awesome job at selling this movie to me. And I'm giving this an epic thumbs up and a 10+. It was better than what I thought it was going to be. More silly, more goofy, more campy, and just awesome. The acting in this is fantastic. The storytelling to this is fantastic. And what happens and how you find out certain characters. Like, I really want to tell you this one character, because she plays dumb, but then she turns out to be something else that you weren't expecting. And I can't say anything more than that because it's so critical and pivotal. It is like basically the main plot twist to this movie without you even knowing it, right? And so this is beautifully done. This is just a beautifully, wonderfully done movie that knows what it wants to be. It wants to be another From Dusk Till Dawn movie, but with more on the lighter side of From Dusk Till Dawn, with more, comedy added into it, and go a different route in
I learned
terms
something
of
at
being
work
about
today,
ghouls
believe it or not.
instead of about vampires, because vampires have been
That's
done
the first,
before.
I
We've
suppose.
seen From Dusk Till Dawn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
I was
6,
testing
18, a bunch of those.
motherboards,
We've seen
and
the Netflix series, come
I
out,
learned about
3 seasons of
16-bit
it, right?
ACIs.
It's been done to death, right? But what we haven't
386,
seen is ghouls.
286,
Now, that's an interesting twist. How the fuck do you
86
kill
ones,
ghouls?
I think.
How do you destroy
And
ghouls?
then,
Well,
and then there's
vampires are
Intel
done. We've seen
Pentium as well.
vampire movies like crazy.
All very old
It's been extremely rare
CPUs,
that
but
we've seen a
we
ghoul movie.
we're a museum,
Right?
so
So
it was kind of
here's a
interesting to
ghoul
learn all
movie.
that shit.
And
Like,
I'm
oh, this is a
like,
fucking
that's cool.
386.
Now, how you kill
That's a
these
286.
things is very interesting, and I love.
Yeah, I
what you
tested
have to do to
motherboards,
kill
like
them, right?
a naked
And
motherboard.
So,
It
I
was
absolutely love
low-key
the
scary,
characters
to
in
be
this
honest.
movie. I love all of them, including the Dixie.
You just had a fucking. I legit
date,
had like one of them
and the black
detonator
guy
clicks
pretending to
on
have
the
a breathing problem
power
and
supply
being this dorky
to turn it
guy
on. It was
who actually
fucking
ends
weird
up
as
being
fuck.
The guy that actually knows what the fuck he's doing because he's there for a reason. Then we find out that there's this other chick.
Like I had to click,
who,
like one of them
I think
detonator
it's
things,
a
like
TV
the click,
show,
and then it turned on. It was fucking insane.
Oh, what was it called there? I can picture it. Marvel, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., right? Remember that chick who played,
God, that
Chinese
fucking
chick,
TV
that
show
Asian
sucked.
Chick who played, in there, like,
I watched
you know,
a lot of
I
bad
can't
TV
remember
shows
the
in
name
my
of the
life, but
character
Marvel
offhand.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Well,
takes the
I
fucking
do believe
cake.
that actress is in this movie. At least it looks like her, right? And she's there, and she goes off to tell her story as to why she was there. Like, everyone's sharing their story as to why they're there, right? The guys are there because they wanted to sell the blue drugs.
My name's Skylar, and I have powers.
Everybody is there for a reason. Turns out that this chick was sent to assassinate one of those two guys that was on the drug run. Which shows in another interesting twist, because now we got this chick who's obligated contractually to kill him while they're all trying to stay alive, avoiding the ghouls.
Going on in my head right now.
So there's a lot of interesting elements in this movie that unfolds
this game's going
as
in
we
my
watch
head.
the movie.
The shit that happened this morning
in
Goon's fucking
how much of a
chat.
joy this movie really was to watch.
Me waking up late.
It was done.
My stomach hurting.
Down the ghoul line instead of doing from
and
dusk till
SMT
dawn,
news
which has been done to death.
That's all going through my head. That's why you guys would probably think I'm retarded. Because none of those things have links with each other.
And gore and guts and that. It's an adult
get the
show.
Fuck, get the fuck out of my place, bitch.
Wonderfully done. I give this an epic thumbs up, a 10 plus. Do yourself a favor. Definitely watch the trailer. If you like the trailer, you're really going to enjoy the movie. Because I watched the trailer and I was like, okay, this looks cool. And remember, this was totally unrelated. I actually saw a video on Odyssey called Devil's Den that was a music video that I thought was actually a movie that made me go to my Xbox, which we're doing right here. I don't have it on right now because I'm trying to save my battery. And I'm doing it right here. I'm looking at it right now in my movie collection, right? And I type it in on my Xbox, and I buy it on a whim, and it turns out to be an amazing movie that had nothing to do with the music video that I watched that I thought it was, because I thought it was based off of that movie. The interesting way you find shit, right? Good shit and bad shit, right? It's either epic or it's going to be shitty. And I knew that when I went out and bought this, and I bought this at full price, and I gotta tell you, it was fucking awesome. Now, the music video that I watched had nothing to do with the movie, which is the intriguing part, because that's the thing that drew me to this, but then I ended up loving the Hi guys, welcome to our edition of Panic Man 10, and this time around we're going to cover a movie called The Final Girls. I actually enjoyed this movie, but it wasn't quite what I was expecting it to be. I did find it fascinating though, and I will explain why here. So anyway, I got it on the trailer here as well, just in case, So I picked this up on Xbox. And I thought, okay, I'm going to give this a shot. I watched the trailer to it. I thought it was interesting and quite fascinating, the trailer. Here's a movie within a movie. Basically, this plays out like Friday the 13th, movies, right? Where you got a bunch of camp counselors and that, and they're there. You got the slut, you got the virgin, you got the male that thinks he's all that, like the guy that's like, and all that kind of shit, right? But that guy was silly and goofy and stupid, kind of thing, and I'm just like, whatever. He's like totally asshole, so he's like the jock, he's like the asshole jock, right? But the thing that makes this movie work, and the thing that I really liked about it, was that this girl, Max, she goes off and she has this relationship with her mother. Unfortunately, her mother dies. Not a spoiler, this happens early in the movie, right? Sets up the whole
Still a fucking spoiler.
Okay. So she dies in a car accident, and Max is traumatized, right? And so she gets a second chance, kind of, to have a relationship with her mother that she never had when she was alive, through this movie. Now, how does that happen?
Great, the one
they
time
go
I'm
to
not
the
behind the
screening
thing
of
yet.
this movie, right? And during the screening of this movie, something interesting
It's
happens,
not that
which I'm not going to say,
goodness.
and causes them to be drawn
Yeah,
into
I'm
the
too
movie.
fucking pissed off to explain.
And so they find themselves.
I'll
Like, there's a
DM
group
you
of
it
5
later.
or 6 of them, right? Her and her friends, you know. They find themselves in the movie. It's actually in the movie that her mom was in, and her mom plays the Virgin, right? And so Max has a chance here to be able to have the relationship with her mom that she didn't have within the movie, or just, you know, have the relationship that she wanted to continue to have with
So many
her mom,
people
right?
in Suicidal
Until
can't
she could
play,
say goodbye
can't fight
properly
against
to her,
Matriarch,
right?
me
And so
included.
that's what this is really about, is them going through the movie, trying to survive the horror
I'm
movie,
sweating.
right? Because there's parts there where the guy's like, come on, guys, this is a movie. Like, you know, we're in a movie. Like, you know, licks the corn syrup and finds out it's not corn syrup, it's actually blood, and goes, ew, okay, yeah, that wasn't corn syrup. That was actually really blood. Okay, I'm kind of freaked out right now. So it has that sort of goofy, campy feel to it that you get from Revenge of the Nerds and Porky's kind of movie, without the sexuality there. You know, it's implied, but it's never shown. And the main attraction to this and the main draw to this is the relationship between Max and her mom, realizing that her mom is this goofy character in there that's the virgin that is trying to get laid, and if she does, like any horror
Leia
movie, any
Sadu and,
slasher flick,
Dune,
everybody
though.
knows this,
Whew.
the people that have sex die,
gonna be good.
right? So this is very, very
I'm trying to
reminiscent
take
of
my mind
Jason.
off things.
This is very, very reminiscent of Friday the 13th, done in the vein of Revenge of the Nerds and Porky's kind of movie style, right? Where it's poking fun at it, it knows it's poking fun at it, it knows what it is and respects what it is and pulls it off.
Also, I need you guys'
tremendously
help.
well. This
36-hour
movie, I'm gonna
stream is
give a
supposed to
9
have,
out of 10. It's a really awesome
But
movie.
it's also a
but
200
it
follower
wasn't
giveaway,
what I was expecting. It was
giveaway thing, right?
different than what I was
But I
expecting.
said I would
different in
eat
a good
something
way.
nasty as well on
Um,
stream, right?
The thing I found the most fascinating.
But I have no
about
idea
this
what to
movie is
fucking
that
eat
It's a movie within a movie.
on stream.
Here we have a couple characters, and we've seen this done before, like, you know, with the Golden Ticket and that, you know, that movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger. What was it?
No, I
called?
wouldn't,
The
'cause
Last
Perez is a
Action Hero.
fucking
You know, We've
self-sabotager.
seen this done before, right? Where the boy gets pulled into.
He takes everything
the
way
TV
too seriously,
movie
and every
screen
time you
with the
say
Golden
something, he
Ticket and
fucking
ends up
uses
in
it
the
against
Last
you 'cause
Action
he's a
Hero
fucking
movie with
asshole.
Arnold Schwarzenegger, right? That's what happens here, except Arnold Schwarzenegger's movie was boring. This one isn't boring. This one's actually quite fascinating. Very funny. It's got its Porky moments with, like, you know, the guy, you know, who's the jock who thinks he can fuck all the chicks and that is out to get laid by all the chicks and wants to fuck all the chicks by the end of the movie. And, like, you know, the movie within the movie, that is, right? That he goes off to do that kind of stuff, right? So, what's interesting here is, like, these guys that get sucked into the movie, they're in an 80s slasher flick, right? And they're trying to find a way to survive.
If this dude
it
dies, this
so
is
they
the
can get to the end of the movie,
fifth
get to the credits.
Killing Floor 2 match I have not finished.
Because they realize that they're stuck in this movie until the end, right? So they have to survive. What's interesting is all the shit that they get into, everything that happens, without trying to spoil it for you guys, it's a really, really fucking good horror movie. They did an amazing job to this. Like, you know, they definitely captured the whole Friday the 13th vibe, but took it along the lines in the vein of Porky's and Revenge of the Nerds kind of style of movies, and sort of found a nice little sweet spot in between those movies and the actual real raw hardcore Friday the 13th movies. You get the right? You get the guy with the mask and why he got a mask and what happened to him and what caused him to be this, which ends up being the main frame of the storytelling to this, which is, what's it called? Shit, I'm trying to think of the term for it, but there's a term for it, right? It's not real, it's, fuck, I can't think of it now. Anyway, it'll come to me. Like, you know, it's in the vein of, like, you know, movies like I Know What You Did Last Summer kind of shit, you know, where you flash the headlights and it turns out not to be real and then ends up being real. Well, that's kind of like how this one plays out. There's a term for that, and I forget what it is right now. Sorry, brain freeze. But anyway, it is a phenomenal
it's pretty
movie.
good
The
for a
characters are
first time
extremely well
swap.
done here. You got the Porky's
fucked up
guy,
now, though.
who's like, the jock, I'm gonna get laid, I'm gonna fuck everybody kind of thing, and he's a real asshole, and he's like always like and shit like that, like he's licking pussy and shit, And then you got the virgin character, which is her mom, and you got Max, and then you got her friends there, and the characters are very beautiful in this. They're extremely well done. And what's interesting is seeing the relationship continue between Max and her mom without Max being able to say, "But you're my mom," and she wants to, right? And I don't want to say too much. Like, watch the trailer. It's a very interesting movie.
Invite me.
It's this movie where they get pulled into a horror flick, and I thought what I thought it was going to be, it wasn't, but it turned into this really
I'm never gonna get fucking
enduring
ranked 24.
moment between Max and her mom is really what it's about. You know what I mean? Is their relationship and her trying to find a way to say goodbye because she can't let go of her mom, and she gets this chance to do it in the movie. And I thought this was a really, really cool, intriguing twist. And this movie came out in 2015. So I'm going to end it there, guys. The music is extremely well done. The locale is extremely well done. The chick that plays the slut in this movie, I gotta mention her too. You got the jock who plays the male slut, right? He's like,
I'm gonna be BRB once we in a game.
The chick who does this, the music in here is awesome. You got Deborah Hara with Betty Davis eyes, and you got Kim Carnes, obviously, and you got things like "Oh, Mickey, you're so fine, you blow my mind, hey Mickey" by Tony Basil, right? And so you got Mickey in that too. And the thing with this chick is so the music's awesome in this. It's all 80s, right? The thing is with this chick is she's totally into fucking anything that walks, literally. She's like the hottest chick on campus kind of thing, who's out to fuck anybody, right? And my God, that chick that plays that role plays it to a T and just does it in a way that just nails it, right? She knows she's a slut. She's an airhead. She doesn't know anything, just like the jock is too. You can't call this misogyny. I hate that term. Stop throwing that shit around. We got the male one that's an airhead with the jock guy. We got this with this chick. And this chick is really, really awesome at doing it. She knows she's hot. She knows she's sexy. She plays it up. And then she acts like a bimbo too, and just does an amazing job, the actress, in selling this character, right? And so I found the interesting blend of characters, like one of Max's friends, the female best friend and the male best friend. There's two of them that are incredibly intelligent, that are along the nerdy side and that sort of thing. And then it plays out in the sense that the only way that you can kill the main bad guy to be able to survive the movie is if you're a virgin. So how many people in the group are a virgin, right? Well, we know Max's mom is a virgin, and she's about to get de-virginized, and so Max is trying to stop that from happening. But then Max is a virgin, and then, her so-called boyfriend, which really isn't her boyfriend, but the guy that takes on that role, titled, right, decides to go up and rescue her so that she doesn't get banged too, because in comes the jock who's going to fuck both of them. And he's like, ooh, a 2-for-1 special, awesome, right? Now, you want to stay for after the credits because this is a comedy.
Yeah, that is quite funny.
And you want to stay for after the credits because there's some amazing outtakes that take place in this as well. So I definitely highly recommend this movie. This movie gets an epic thumbs up. They did an awesome job with it. I'm going to give it a 9.5 out of 10. It took a twist in a different direction than what I wanted it to go. But just because that was my personal preference doesn't mean it isn't an awesome movie. It is a fantastic movie. You really need to watch this. It captures the 80s perfectly. It captures those corny movies you used to watch back when, Revenge of the Nerds, Porky's, that kind of shit. In the vein of Friday the 13th, the Jason movies, right? So I'm just they nailed it. And they did an extremely great job of it. The music is spot on. The acting is spot on. It knows when to be goofy, when to be campy, when to be corny, when to be silly, and when to have enduring moments that are loving, and when to get serious with the horse shit, right? And It's done fantastically. So that's everything I have to say about this. The music is spot on. The acting is spot on. The settings and locales are done really well. And I love the whole storytelling of, like, this Jason wannabe guy, in this horror flick. And they did a great job of it. So, and the outtakes stay for after that because it's definitely worth it. This is definitely worth watching 100%. It's not a waste of time. You will love this movie if you love comedy horror, kind
I
of
just need
stuff,
to walk.
right? It has its own unique
I need to go downstairs
storytelling
for a
to
minute.
it, which is rather enduring. So thanks a lot for watching,
I'm just
guys,
waiting
and
till
we'll
we're
see you in
in
the
game.
next video. Bye for now. Hi, guys. So as you can tell, in between playing the Turtles, Shredder's Revenge, which, buy that, I've been doing a lot of movie watching, too. This time around, we're going to cover a movie called The Thirst, which was done in 2006, okay? I hated it. This is an absolute atrocious piece of shit. The biggest turd you could ever have in a vampire movie yet to date. The excessive amount of blood used in this is fucking sickening. There is gallons of blood, and the chunks of flesh that they rip out of the people's necks tonight is just fucking stupid. The acting in this is shitty. The music in this is shitty. The only good thing to say about it is, like, okay, some of the locales are interesting because graveyards are always spooky, but the acting sucks, the music sucks, the storytelling sucks, and the excessive amount of blood is just insanely, ridiculously stupid. And if you watch the trailer to this movie, it does nothing to sell you on the movie. The trailer sucks. Absolutely sucks. A guy at the graveyard doing a piece about a eulogy does not sell me on a fucking movie. That would be part of a clip to a trailer, not the whole fucking trailer. And that's the trailer. It's this guy doing a eulogy at a fucking cemetery. How the fuck am I going to find this intriguing? Now, why did I buy this? I saw the description. I thought this would be awesome. And it was a pile of shit. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your money. None of that kind of stuff. There's nothing good to say about this movie. It sucks. The writing sucks. The character sucks. The storytelling sucks. Everything about it sucks. I cannot find one good thing to say. That's it. That's my review. Epic thumbs down, -10. Don't watch it. Complete waste of time. Complete trash. I was so bored with it, I couldn't watch it completely. I don't even know how the fuck it ends. And I've rewatched it like 3 or 4 times now, and I'm still about 3/4 of the way in. I still have a ways to go. Let me just turn it on here for you guys and tell you how far I am into the movie here, okay? So I'm just going to hit the resume button here. I'm on the Xbox here. All these movies are done on the Xbox here. I got 15 minutes left here to go. And I have nothing really good to say about it. Yeah, I'm just going to leave it at that. I really disliked it. I mean, there's these 2 psycho chicks. They're kind of interesting. But, like, really, like, the Mad Max kind of interesting, which is really, really interesting, But the movie just sucks. Like, there's nothing unique about it. There's nothing good to say about it. I'm sorry, man. Like, I would love to say that this movie is awesome, but the fact that I've had to rewatch this over and over and over again is dumb. So let's just look at what they say here for it, okay? Welcome to an urban underworld of pleasure and pain, where flesh fueled slaughter is the ultimate high. Matt Kessler of Doom and Claire Kramer of Buffy the Vampire Slayer star as a pair of, and something, the fact that this stars the guy from Dune, and Dune was slow, boring, and dragged out, the original Dune, and this stars the chick who plays the role of Buffy in Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and I hated both of those movies, says a lot right there that I should have paid attention to the description, right? Because I bought this thinking this would be an awesome, because I saw a video clip of it, an actual video clip of it. I thought this would be awesome. And
did I kill the team?
Like, bored as in how I was bored.
I think I killed the team.
And Buffy the Vampire Slayer, just that team flick that you go, just didn't work. Yeah,
I might have
that's
killed the
this.
team.
And this is a rated R movie. This is done
Oof,
in 2006.
fall damage.
Horror. And man, did they ever go excessive into the blood and goreness, like to the extreme, where it's just like extremely overdone, where they're pouring out gallons of blood. So no, I don't recommend this at all. I'm a huge vampire fan, and for me to find a vampire movie that I actually hate, like to the tens, really tells you something. Because I don't like Interview with the Vampire. I don't like Twilight Saga. This falls into that category. This is more on the action side than it is on the storytelling side, like the long drawn out storytelling. But this fails in every way, except for the two psycho chicks. You know,
So Border
they're
Rig,
interesting,
well,
but
tough luck.
not interesting enough to carry a movie. You know what I mean? They're like, how would I describe them? They're like Mad Max. You know, like they're just insane. They're just
Tough
nuts. They're
titties,
all over the
cunt.
fucking place. You don't know what to expect out of them.
I ain't
And,
playing Catacombs.
It's not worth watching, guys.
Fuck Catacombs, bro.
This isn't worth watching. I got like about 15 minutes left and it's still to watch, and I'm like, I can't watch
I don't
this.
understand people that
I like
watch
MC
movies
Hammer.
in parts.
Can't watch this. Dun, 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 dun. Well, actually, that was what was it? Wasn't that the Weird Al Yankovic version of it? Like, you know, can't watch this, you know. So anyway, instead of can't touch this, you know what I mean? So yeah, it was Weird Al Yankovic.
Also, I'm fine,
who
by the
can't
way. I
watch
just
this. I can't watch this. No, I'm doing Weird Al Yankovic.
What the fuck?
Doing, you know, that whole thing on MC Hammer there.
Did he
Can't
get
touch
nuked?
this. Yeah, can't watch this. Yo,
Yo, he got
put my
fucking
eyes out,
nuked.
man. Can't watch this. Can't watch this. I love Weird Al. Gotta love Weird Al, right? So yeah, this movie, you know, except for the Psycho Girls,
I guess Super
the
Hound's
Psycho
back.
Twins, yeah, avoid at all costs. Thanks a lot for watching.
Yeah,
Bye for
nah,
now.
my mind went to a dark place. Don't worry about
All
it.
right, guys, welcome to another edition of Panic Man 10.
I had
And
some
this
fucking.
time around, we are going to talk
I had some
about
food. I got coffee in
TMNT,
front of me.
Shredder's Revenge,
We'll be fine.
the patch that just dropped. Now,
I can't really
I
explain
was playing Shredder's Revenge.
what goes on in my
and
head
I noticed
sometimes. I'm
that
sorry.
An update kicked in.
It's something
for it,
weird.
And so I'm like,
It's a
okay,
mix
I'm like
of
on
things,
Xbox,
like,
I have it on auto updates.
it's a mix
and I
of
see TMNT
having
Shredder's
my-
Revenge being updated in
My
the
plan
background there on my
fucked
thing
up,
there.
and
I'm
then
like, I wonder what the hell
being
that's all about.
semi bad at this game, and
I'm having
then
fun. I really
to
don't
make it
recognize
worse, my
anything
mind
until I go to
takes
their
things
posting
from
notes. And let me
today
read to you what
and
this
adds
is
on
about.
top of it. So anything
You know,
that
and this is
bad
awesome
happened today,
because
it just
all of our
it
problems have been
amplifies it
solved
for
now.
some fucking
That's
reason.
what this patch
Welcome
does.
to
It
autism,
fixes
I
everything.
suppose.
So, this patch is
It's like a
10.2,
need to feel
Shredder's
depressed or some
Revenge.
shit.
and this is what it does. There's only 4 bullets, so this will be a very short video. Fixes random crashes that occurred at the end of the stages. Remember I told you I was on stage 8 flying across the screen and I had no more enemies to fight. I had no boss show up or anything like that. That's what this is talking about. They fixed those problems, online and offline. Now those problems are now fixed. Then the next bullet. Improved online
I like how the
stability when
marks,
dropping in and
the
out.
beginner weapon
Self-explanatory.
can one-shot these pigs.
Third bullet. Potential
But the
improvement for
M14 EBR needs
10-minute
free
boot
shots to kill it.
issue faced by some
I guess that
users.
balances it out for the manual reloading.
Our final fix. Fixed minor issue when posting score in arcade leaderboards. So, the biggest one here, I think for everybody, there's 2 of them here that are the biggest ones, is the online being improved.
I don't know what's going on. Don't
and
worry, the rig is a very
offline being
nasty ass
improved,
fucking
where you're not being dropped out of your
place
game,
to fight with.
like, you know, with by the time you get to the end of the stage, right? Because me,
Yeah, I'm
there,
fine. I'm fine.
and I saw this on Oregon.
Maybe one day I'll
Classicus.
explain
I
it.
saw
I just
in
don't
his
want.
stream.
I don't want any more
When
drama.
he was playing different levels, he had
Goon
parts
probably knows
there
what
where
the
there's
fuck's
no one
up.
left to fight. There was no boss that showed up, and subsequently had to drop out in order to play the game again and reboot it back up. And that's what I had to do here with me too. You know, when I was playing it
Definitely
in
over
story
my
mode,
calories today, though.
I got
That's
stuck
not
on
good.
stage 8, and they patched
Well,
it.
I think I
so
am,
there
at
we
least.
go, guys. That's everything that you need to
Let's
know.
see, I had a biscuit
Short,
today when I
sweet,
woke
to the
up.
point. The game should play flawlessly now. There should be no challenges online or offline with anything.
Had a
They
biscuit.
managed to fix all the issues, including posting your scores to the
2
arcade
sandwiches with
leaderboards
ham.
and covering the 10-minute boot has to do with online gaming,
chicken
as
curry
well as improving the stability
for
of internet
dinner.
dropping in and dropping out, as well as
And I
fixing
just had
some crashes that occur
hot
at the
dogs
end of
my
the
dad
stages,
made.
which happened
Not
to me on
hot
stage
dogs
8.
with the bun.
Happened to Oregon
Like just a hot
Pass on a
dog
different
sausage.
stage altogether. You know, so that's
Look at this
awesome
pussy.
news. I'm glad that I stumbled across this. I thought I would pass it on to you guys. Thank you so much for watching
Yeah,
my
I
videos.
know.
I know some of
That's
them
why
can
I
be
said
really long,
the
and
rig
some
is
of
a
them can be incredibly
weird
short,
place, bro.
like this one. God bless you. Have a good one.
Goon
Happy news for
spot.
everybody, and get out there. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Turtles in a half shell, to the power.
Goon's spot is over
Green,
here.
lean, mean machine.
But everyone else needs
I'm
to
currently
be.
playing as Casey Jones. I'm gonna run that into you, Oregon Pacifist. You haven't beaten the game yet. I have, and I'm playing as Casey Jones. And
Yeah,
guess
this is the
what?
spot Goon
He's
picks.
awesome. They nailed Casey.
The hard
yes,
spot though
we're
if no one
talking
else is doing the other
baseball
ones, but they are.
bats and
So
goalie sticks and cricket. Who the hell plays cricket? Remember that line in the movie? New game. Cricket. Cricket? Who the hell plays cricket? Raphael and Casey Jones in the first movie. The movie that was the best movie. Yeah. Anyway, guys, have an awesome one. Friendly ribbing there to OP.
36-hour stream,
Awesome,
sure.
wonderful guy.
I was
Check him
thinking
out.
about buying
I thought I'd share this news
hot
with you.
dogs
Fantastic
anyways
news. So take it easy, guys.
with cheddar in
and we'll
it,
see you
so
in
I
the
could
next video.
recreate
Bye
the
for now.
Ralph thing.
Bang on target.
It must be a shame,
Okay,
baby
guys,
boy.
movie time, movie time, movie time.
It must be a
Another
shame
review
when you
here.
can't go
Zombie
outside.
Strippers, the special edition, which is on Xbox here, right? Which is in the Microsoft store.
You watch Mad
So
Max?
this is like a comedy,
didn't know that.
horror, porn type of movie. It has Robert Englund and
Robert
Jenna
Englund.
Jameson in this movie. So you're thinking Jenna Jameson, you're thinking porn, right? Obviously.
Who the fuck
But
is
then you
Jenna
find out
Jameson?
Robert Englund is in it, and you're thinking Freddy Krueger.
Yeah, see, so if you
then,
want, you can stay
know,
here.
If you watch a really
can stay
good
here with
trailer
me.
of this, the trailer that they have here doesn't sell it, but it's
This
a good
spot
trailer.
is usually
but it's
good
not
for two
enough,
people
right?
ish.
It's actually a really, really good fucking movie because it knows what it is. You put in a dash of comedy, a dash of porn,
To
and a
Medicare?
dash
Yeah,
of
probably Medicare.
horror, and you get this.
It must be a
Zombie
shame when you can't go
strippers.
outside,
And
baby
the
boy.
title just says
And
it all, zombie
Dingus
strippers,
yesterday
right?
said it must be a
This
shame you
is
can't go
really,
outside
really,
Medicare.
really
So
fucking hilarious and way better, dare I say, than what I thought it was
Maybe
going
either
to be,
or.
right?
Life and
I haven't done a Ralph video in a while because he just talks
was
about
kinda
Nick
put off by the
Fuentes.
idea of
I don't give a
porn
fuck about that
actress
gay dude.
being in a mainstream movie like this. I was thinking, fuck, I
hilarious,
hope
yeah.
this isn't going to turn into
Ralph is
a
peak
porn
comedy.
movie, right? So what we have here is we have a porn star in this movie that actually can act,
I need that?
surprisingly, seriously,
No.
with Robert Englund. Now, the reason why I bought this is because of Robert Englund, right? I saw him,
Sweet.
and I love his performances. You know, I
Cristiano
love him as Freddy Krueger
Ronaldo,
now.
Suey.
I thought, okay, this will give this some sort of validity as into a reason to buy this movie to see if it's worth it or not.
I'm gonna
I gotta say
convince
right off the bat,
Turner
I'll give
to
thumbs
install
up. They
Fall
did
Guys
everything
tonight.
perfect in this, right? It's corny, campy,
We got the last
silly,
episode
goofy,
of Obi-Wan tonight,
you
though.
know, all about this strip club. And
I already
how
know
they
my
come
review
under
though of
a
the
zombie
movie of the
invasion
series.
and how they turn into zombies and that. And what's
My review
really
is
cool
I
about this
enjoyed
is that
it,
accepts it.
but the story
It
writing
knows
is
what it is,
lackluster.
right from the start, we get right from the beginning.
There's a lot
we know what
of
we're
quick
in for.
plot fixes
We have
that are
awesome
stupid as
music
fuck.
in this.
Like
The
there's one
acting in this
scene
is fantastic.
where Obi-Wan
Though
Kenobi
campy,
carries
keep that in mind. It is a campy horror
Kid
movie, right?
Leia
But
in
it's
his
still awesome
overcoat.
acting. Robert Englund does an
and
amazing
he
job
walks
in it.
out
He's like,
of an
"You're gonna give me
Imperial base
herpes.
with
Do
like
yourself a
an
favor,
overcoat with a
Lysol
kid
yourself down
behind
before you
next
come
to
in here
him.
and shit like that, right?
And it's
Just
so
spraying
stupid
Lysol all over
because
the place, right?
you can
And
clearly
it's
see there's two
awesome.
people there.
I mean,
It's like a
Robert
fucking
Englund's
comedy
character
movie.
is fascinating. I love him.
Yeah, those
He's
kind of
silly,
things
he's
I cannot
goofy.
forgive, even if it's Star Wars.
He's out for his own self-gain in that. He's trying to make money out of a dying strip club, you know. And
I still enjoy it, though.
The strippers there.
I
you have
still
some interesting
find it an
characters. There's
enjoying
Lilith,
TV show.
who
It's
actually
just
is called Lilith as the stripper.
the
You got
criticism
the
you
ones that
hear
have been doing this
online
for a long time. You
are
got the
valid.
vanilla
They
girl,
are
the valley girl,
very
who's
valid.
still a virgin who decides I'm going to become a stripper and make
Also-
some money to save her grandma. Nice
Story
you know,
is fucked,
turn of
yeah.
McDermott. Then realizes
Um,
this isn't for me. And the other ladies
There was
are
a
going
fight
buck
with,
wild, and it takes a lot
spoiler
more
alert,
than guts to get up there on
with
stage
Reva
and, take your
and
clothes off,
Darth
okay? You
Vader.
just can't
And Darth
just walk
Vader
up there
done
and do
this
that,
weird
right?
force shit, like
amateurs
Kill
do
Bill
that kind of
versus
thing, right? So
versus the
I
Chinese
loved it.
guy.
I loved
And basically, it looked so silly. It looked like a fan-made movie. It was like, he doesn't take out his lightsaber. He's just dodging away in his big-ass fucking Darth Vader armor. It looked silly as fuck. I'm sorry, but it looked silly as fuck. And then, once he starts fighting with a lightsaber, it looks cool, right? Then it looks cool. But there's a lot of moments where I'm just like, oh, this bitch is somersaulting, parkouring over rooftops and shit. No. I don't know if he's talking about the same movie. But yeah, like I said, I enjoy it because of Ewan McGregor's acting and Hayden Christensen and Darth Vader's versus Obi-Wan, obviously. But it is very, very flawed. If someone comes up to me and say, I do not like Obi-Wan Kenobi, I would say, yeah, fair enough, dude. Fair fucking enough. If you don't like that movie, if you like that series, it's fair enough. There's a lot of moments, and I could fucking, yeah, I think he's doing direct-to-movie shit. But yeah, I've literally, I could dissect every episode if you want, but I know you guys don't like Star Wars, but there's a lot of stuff, like, I think in the second episodes, they're in a fucking caravan with Imperial soldiers, and then this dude who's driving the van, he's like, oh yeah, hop on, guys. And then he, you know, they talk to the Imperial troopers, good little tension shit. And then at the checkpoint, the van dude starts ratting Obi-Wan Kenobi out. He's like, oh, this guy's suspicious. Why didn't you do that when there were fucking 6 stormtroopers in the van? I could do that if you want, Josie. I could watch that show, but I don't know about that one, Chief. Reva is a Force cast diversity character. Yeah. Although, I am not the kind of dude that hates her like other people, because I kind of find her story interesting. It's just, the way the story works is stupid, because she's supposedly a youngling that survived the massacre of Anakin Skywalker, right? But, as you know, the Force is something you can sense. So, her saying, oh, I laid between the dead bodies of the younglings, and I survived, and now I'm here to take revenge from fucking Darth Vader, it makes no fucking sense, because Anakin Skywalker would be able to sense her fucking Force shit. There's a lot of fucking weird plot fixes like that. You want a mouse breathing down your neck? But yeah, I'll stop talking about it now. I know you guys don't like fucking Star Wars, but all I'm saying is I'm probably going to enjoy the last episode like I always have. But I do see the criticism. I do see the flaws in this movie. It feels like a CW show. It feels like a low-budget fan film, which is weird, and a movie, a TV show with Hayden Christensen and Ewan McGregor has less of a budget than Mandalorian Season 2. So, you know. But yeah, I would say it's a solid 7 out of 10. If you can get over the plot fixes and the lame-ass story and just enjoy the fights, you'll be fine. Okay, that's enough fucking ranting for me.
I thought the action was fantastic. I thought the comedy was a really nice relief here, and I thought they did an amazing job.
Right.
Robert Englund nails it. Jenna Jameson, even though she's a porn star,
I poured coffee over my belly.
What she's doing. She knows how to sell the movie, and she actually is an amazing actress. I was surprised at this, that a porn actress could actually be an actress, you know. And she did a great job in her role of being this stripper in that. And she's actually really, really creepy as you go along in this movie, you know. So I'm giving this an epic thumbs up, a 10+. Watch trailers on this. You know, there should be a bunch out there.
Big ups, Dad. How you doing, Dad?
This is a 10+. The music is great. The setting is great. It's substance material.
He ignored me.
And England does an awesome job of being the owner of the proprietor and manager of this establishment. And how it comes under this invasion, they send in the army and they send in a specialist force. And that is played out in a really goofy, silly, campy way, too. You got the newbie on the job and that, too. and you get these scientists that come out of this infection and that, and how they're trying to contain it and that, and it's just a wonderful
Sunday,
joyride
Daddy
from start to
GPM
finish.
is
I
actually
cannot find one bad thing to
showing me
say
how
about
to
this.
operate
So if
the
you accept the fact that it's
propane
campy,
barbecue we
if you
have.
accept the fact that it's got a porn actress that actually knows how to act, surprisingly.
Oh, sorry,
And it's got Robert
butane.
England. You know
Butane?
you're in for a wonderful,
Butane.
delicious
The
treat
butane
that you've
barbecue.
never experienced before. I cannot say enough positive things about zombie strippers. That no matter what version of this
Apparently
movie
propane
you
we
buy,
only use for
you have to get
salt,
this. At least
not
rent it
soldering,
and check it out
welding
and see
stuff.
if it's your forte. If you
'Cause
love comedy,
butane.
if you love zombies, if you love strippers, if you love horror,
Even mine.
you're gonna love this movie. That's all I have to say. Epic thumbs up, man. Fantastic job. They nailed it.
Yo, this
Thanks a lot for
espresso,
watching, and we'll see you in the
coffee's
next
pretty
video.
good, too.
Bye for now.
The I think that's it actually. Yeah, that's it.
Very, very, very scared. Oh boy. Anyway, let me get the game back on the screen.
Yeah, the iced coffee is sold out since Monday. Monday they only had like two drinks of iced coffee. I bought them, and then today they had nothing, so I had to buy espresso iced coffee. But it's basically the same iced coffee. It's just a bit stronger.
Protect the area.
There's currently a strike going on, apparently, in the highways, so all this... Yeah, the farmers are striking. They're blocking highways so supplies cannot go in. Something like that. Yeah, I'm very ignorant with news, so I don't know these things. Yo, this is my spot! Let's go, this is my spot. My spot. Cover me. Cover me, I'm reloading.
Damn, son, you can't find this on the internet. Fizzle, please. Put ban Mark Fizzle, please. In there. Jenna Tools. This
Your
game
trains
makes
are
you
going
wanna...
on strike?
Dude,
yeah, over here.
you motherfuckers take
Hang
a
on,
slip
shit.
of the tongue and, and run with
Yeah,
it.
my dad just said 2 days in England. I
Let me get rid of
know
all
that
these people
the
being
farmers
racist right now.
Well, apparently there's farmers going
Like, when I
on
always
strike
say, like, the
because
majority of my trolls
production needs to go
are
down.
British. This is what I mean. Like, they're literally,
Like,
literally
get over here,
the
Dad.
British
Explain
people
it to-
are just getting up right now, and they're
Explain
the
it.
first
Explain it
thing
here.
of their day
Talk
is to
to the
hop on
mic.
Discord and go into their Wings hate group, right?
Yeah, well, you're the fucking
you guys are
expert.
fucking
You watch the
immature as
news
hell.
every day. I don't.
I'll let you guys know this.
Yeah, you
how
stay
much you willing to
tuned.
donate for a reaction
Right, apparently
time
the
test.
nitrogen needs to go down. So a lot of farmers are gonna need to size down. Yeah, nitrogen, ammonia, it all needs to go down
I don't
because
know,
of
like, I woke up-
climate control
I couldn't
and
sleep last night, and I was like, fighting the
restore
old
nature
fat
apparently.
train.
But yeah,
I ended up breaking.
apparently
So I cheated on my food last night.
80% of our produce goes to the outside world. So my dad
But it's a
says,
sprint, not a ma-
well,
it's a-
they
it's a
should just
marathon, not a
size down
sprint, right?
because they can
That's
size
Big
down
Mac.
because half of it is not for
I
us.
technically could. I have the
Which
points
it's
for it.
kind of
It's
true,
like
but
40
you know the
points for a
farmers
Big Mac
don't agree
combo.
with that. So we've had like strikes for like 4 years, 3 years now, I think. They like to
I started
go
last
on their
Wednesday.
tractors and just
we're
block
coming up on a
anything.
week.
They went to the Malieveld, which is a protest field in.
Come up to the blubber.
Okay, it's a big event thing, but they use it a lot for protesting.
Do a reaction test.
My dad
See
with
how
the little
my old
details.
man
My dad's a
reactions are.
bitch baby.
I think my reactions are fine. Honestly,
That you're a
a
bitch
lot
baby.
of my shit is just muscle memory at this point. Trouble with.
Yeah, so I think.
All right, let's do this.
But yeah,
Wait for green. Oh, okay.
But yeah, fucking
When the red box turns
tractor
green, click as
tractor
quickly as you
protest
can anyway.
thing.
Integrity remains acceptable. Decent work.
You talking
That's
to
his-
about your dad like that? Yeah.
Go
Well,
on.
see, I'm 27. If my dad grounds me, you know, I don't know. I don't think there's much he can do. You can
About
ground me, Dad. I'm
220
27.
milliseconds.
But he can throw me outside, apparently.
More Zeds on the way.
Misclick all the fucking.
Yeah, more like get his ass
Not really
kicked.
good
Yeah,
with a
exactly.
mouse.
I called him a slut once, and he beat me up.
We're all bloody alive. Let's keep it that way.
What the fuck is this noise?
Last chance. I have to power down the pod.
That's a myth. That's a myth.
Yeah, it's all about the same.
Time's up.
And I'm sure that number goes up
Zeds.
when you factor a controller in.
I wonder if I should do
Yeah, but
aim
people think that my
training.
reactions are like subhuman,
Are we doing aim
like-
training?
worse than the average person. I'm probably right there, dead average.
Eyeball.
Good morning, my brother is in Vienna looking for some poon poon, and he
Poon
lost his
poon.
wallet. Could you have a blip crap?
Goon,
to
I
cheer
lost
him
the
up,
way.
please?
Which way do I go?
Limp rat. Cheer him up, please. Kelly, you want to sing I Got One For You for the people? What song do you know? You don't know any song. I find this hard to believe.
I
There's
know
not a
I
Carrie
know the
Underwood
tequila
tune
song.
that you got in you.
Requesting help. I'm coming.
Hostile uncloaked.
Oh, let's try some.
This is my aim trainer.
Haley, why'd you do that?
Oh.
Hostile now cloaked.
I should have probably paid more attention where you guys were going. Why are we here? Why are we here actually? This is a weird spot.
I'm honest.
This is a weird spot.
Big hollow tree round the wages from me where you weigh down $1 or two.
Why are we singing?
To take on
Go down the bend when you come back again. There's a jug of that good old Mountain Dew. Woo! They call it that old Mountain Dew. Lord, Lord, when them who refuse it refuse. I'll shut up my mug if you fill up my jug with the good old Mountain Dew. They're not talking about the soft drink. They're talking about like moonshine.
No shit.
There's a big hollow tree round the way just from me. Lay down $1.
I never had
or two.
moonshine. Apparently it's very strong.
Down, then when you come back again.
I also
there'll
saw a
be jug of
$50
that
sake
good
bottle
Mountain.
on
Because Mountain Dew started out as
the
a
international
moonshine.
food store thing.
Like the dew on the
But I
grass
was
in
too
the
scared to
mountains.
buy it because it's $50 worth of alcohol,
It's, we're
and
gonna
my
do
mom
that
might
next
throw
time.
away my sake again.
I don't know why you guys like that
I can
stupid Kid Rock song so much.
After the videos him singing, feels bad, man.
Bobby got with Sharon. Sharon got with Sheree. Sharon
can't
with
hold my
Sharon,
liquor,
Sharon
my
died
dad
of
says.
a
Well, that's
tropical disease.
That's an understatement.
Bobby had a facial scar and Bobby was a racist. They were all in love with dying. They were doing it in Texas. Bobby played piano like a kid out in the rain, but he lost his leg.
Yep, we're done with that.
Cinnamon hazelnut custard swear attack.
Wow!
Got a
This
better
her
singing
walking
voice than
down
the
the
guy?
street
Yeah.
saying hey to her mama at her job and making coffee. That's a vlog.
That's a vlog.
Holy shit, Panda Lady. She's worse than the doctor. Even the doctor doesn't film stuff like this.
Bigum's the doctor. Holy fuck, a doctor
Wow.
reference? Let's go. 2015 doctor reference. Let's go.
Wait. Well, damn it, just wasting an hour due to an editing error in the Patreon song. Have to refilm. the
We had
weekend
two
stream
Americans
now?
today
DSP really
that
has to
sounded like
refilm
Deceit
it? Huh?
in the museum.
Whatever. If he has to refilm it because of an
I almost
editing
wanted to
error, he
ask
is
them if they were
fucking
leftist
stupid.
or rightist.
I don't think that's how editing errors work.
Oversized white t-shirt and back strap on it.
Whoa. This is a
Like past
vlog.
t-shirt? Maybe.
Damn.
I I don't know how to die strice, but yeah, maybe.
No. Okay.
Maybe. That's gonna be a tough one.
Ooh, I've lost my coffee.
And you could probably just, you know, get a paint bucket and do that shit, right? But
I forgot my phone, by the way.
I got enough paint
forgot my
anyways.
phone.
I got fucking
She
acrylic
forgot
paint.
her
I searched my
phone.
purse.
So wait, dude. This whole time, I thought she was recording this with her phone.
Shit.
She recording this with an actual camera, so she look even more crazy, walking up and down the street with a fucking camera.
Keep the ammo. Ammo
What?
stack is where you drop the gun, max ammo, switch the perk tree thing, would do the non-ammo thing. Yeah, I know. I don't need it though. I don't need it.
Holy shit!
On SWAT, I need it.
She walking around with a fucking handy
On
cam.
SWAT, I definitely fucking need it.
Whoa!
I like how amazed Heaven is that people film themselves IRL in 2015.
Wow, I'm
and
honestly
nowadays we have
astonished
Walmart trips and stuff.
at this
I like
girl.
that. I
I'm
like that.
astonished. This whole time I thought she was walking around with an actual camera because she was, you know, she didn't want to look silly. You know, if you walk around with not a camera, with a phone, if you walk around with a phone with the camera on, you don't look silly.
Oh,
But you walk around holding a full camera? Are you a tourist?
I don't know. People look at me weirdly when I have my phone
Holy
out, but that's probably
shit.
because of my ugly ass face. Yeah, I know how ammo
Whoa.
stacking works. I've played this game before.
Wow. This is like me watching DSP
Soft B
play
carrying
on
again, by the way.
Spectrum
250
games.
kills. Let's go.
Like, my mind has just hit a plateau at this point. It can't
Yo,
get any
speaking
crazier than
of
this.
fucking
It
ladies,
really can.
holy shit!
It can't get crazier than this.
I went to the UwU today, right, which is a grocery store over here, to get hot dog buns for
Whoa.
Saturday.
I mean, if you're
I'm lagging.
holding a
I'm lagging. Why
phone,
am I fucking?
you could
hang on.
pretend you texting.
Hang on.
You know, or you could hold the phone and have.
We might be
headphones
dead
in
here.
your ear. You could pretend you talking.
might
on
be
the
dead
phone.
here.
But you holding the camera, you look like you filming something. What the fuck?
Like that. Yeah, I'm lagging out too.
That's insane.
You too,
This
Sophie?
girl is crazy.
Okay, I officially hate teenagers. I was just in Fresh Market.
UwU. Yeah,
as
it's
that
called
last video
UwU.
dictated.
G-J-U.
Okay, I officially
MBO.
hate teenagers. I was just in Fresh Market
Wait.
as
Like a jumbo,
Okay,
like
so
a
this
jumbo
is part
shrimp.
two. She's in
Jumbo.
Fresh Market apparently. All
Okay,
right.
I officially hate teenagers. I was just in Fresh Market as that last video dictated.
For a while.
And this group of girls
bit
came
related
in,
to the drones.
and oh my
Yeah.
god, they were so retardedly excited about
Anyways.
everything. Like this was
So, I done my groceries, bought fucking hot dog buns, and I bought some frikandellen broodjes, which is a Dutch thing. And I walked outside, and I swear down, this 6'5" Russian chick with blonde hair and a fucking ice cream in her hand walked by, and I was like, holy shit, she's hot. Now that was a beauty. Go and crash the server. Oh, it crashed the server? Alright, let's leave then. Fuck's sakes. Another game not fucking finished. 275. 257. Yeah, mate, she had to be Russian. She was like 6'7", bro. She was taller than me. You know how hard it is to find someone that's taller than me? Holy shit. And she walked around with that attitude, you know, that attitude like I'm in charge attitude. She was having like a half-eaten, like one of these, right? Like one of these fucking things. Like one of these fucking things. She ate like half of this. This was all gone. This area was all gone. And she was like walking like I own this shit. Fucking fell in love first time. Fell in love first time, bro.
It was ridiculous. They I swear to God, this was the first time in a grocery store that was even semi-nice. Oh my God. So annoying. Oh my God.
Here go the
this is
teenager.
great.
Do I plan to seduce her?
Chocolate, so great.
I don't know. I don't know her
Some
name, and I'm
chocolate,
probably never
chocolate,
seeing her
chocolate.
again.
Why is she shitting on random teenagers?
It's like a group of 4 girls. Oh my God. I never acted like such an asshole when I was a teenager. I hate teens.
Foot Frogger? What?
Okay, wait. So she started being pissed off about teenagers in
I was
video
thinking the
3.
drag foot thing is a meme.
In video 6, she was still
Wait,
pissed off
what?
about teenagers.
Julia Fids. Just let her walk by. What? I need to talk to girls? I
Holy
can't
shit.
talk to girls.
And has DSP ever been in this chat?
You'll get called a
But
creep
he
if you talk to a
posted
girl.
in his forums about it. He was really fucking specific because he said somebody was cloning his stream and
You
shitting
got a
on it
tall
the whole
Russian
time.
fetish.
I'm the only person.
Nah, I
that's
just got a tall
cloning
girl
with
fetish.
80 fucking
I like
kids
tall
around it,
girls.
cloning his stream, so he obviously.
But because
actually
I'm so
talked about
fucking
me.
tall, I never
I
see
can
tall
only assume
girls.
one of his stupid fucking fans told him about it. But who knows? DSP probably watch people that don't like him more than people that do like him.
She would have beat up
Holy
GPN if
crap.
he said the wrong thing. Yeah, exactly. Besides, I look ugly as fuck. I ain't gonna talk to girls.
Freaking hate them. I'm gonna go in the Old Navy while
What
my
the
mom's
fuck?
on break. Well, before my
That
mom
was
goes
weird.
on break, whatever.
Wait, is this actually news
Okay,
to you
I
guys?
regret
Wait,
going in Old
what?
Navy because I heard for the first. Okay, I officially hate teenagers.
Dude,
I was just.
wait.
That's where she fucking.
Whoa.
Yeah, fucking what's it
Wait.
called?
You are here to clean out
Wait.
beds.
Like there's an old meme that Goon
This
always
is a
tells me.
minute-long video.
6'5" Asian
She
to,
opened
to
the
step
door to
on
the
me.
store
Come on,
and
bro.
cut the
You know I have a
video.
giantess fetish.
Okay.
The next video is her out of the store, 1 minute 48 seconds long. Wow.
You've dented their number.
I think I'm going crazy watching these videos. I honestly do. Like everything
Not
that's
sure
going
how
on
much
is
for a
just-
date. You know what I should do? I should just
Wow.
camp out at Yumbo and wait
everything
until
that's
she
happening
arrives
in all of
again.
These Pandaloo videos is just. I'm completely astonished.
She obviously
by
lives in
what's
the
going on
neighborhood if
this
she
thing.
went in there with an ice cream in her hand.
Whoa.
The hunt for the
Yeah,
elusive
I regret going
Polish
in Old Navy
slash
because I heard
Russian
for the
girl.
first time ever that stupid Taylor Swift song. Actually, I'll just call her
Dude.
Taylor Twit. That makes much more sense.
Taylor Twitch, she
That
hates Taylor
we're
Swift.
never getting
of course.
back
She
together.
hates all
Who gives
fucking
a
popular
shit?
young people that make
Imagine
shit
hating
like
T
that.
Swizzle.
God,
She
every
probably
song's
hates
about a
Chief
guy
Keef, too.
she dated and then dumped after like 3 weeks. Stupid.
Wow.
Seriously, I hope she never gets back together with any guy she's dated previously.
This is
because
a
that
minute
way, at this
and
rate,
48
by
seconds
she'll
long,
have gone through all the men in
A
college,
minute,
MLB.
and then she'll
48
never be able to make
seconds.
another unoriginal song
Damn.
again. So there we go.
Y'all got
I
jokes,
hope
huh?
it stays
I
that
can't.
way.
I can't even
I
make
hope
a
she-
video that short unless it's a video
Like
saying that a
birthdays
stream
for
is
the
gonna
Red Sox
happen.
at the summer catalog
Video-
or
a
at the
video
summer
that's a minute and
place.
48 seconds long, and it's like a
Speaking of,
serious,
I still haven't
please
heard
watch
word from
this,
my
this is
fucking local
newest
baseball
video
team.
Video?
I might actually have to start doing boxing or some shit because the baseball
A minute
team
and
doesn't want
48
me.
second long vlog.
They don't want a 6'4" slugger.
What?
Damn it. Didn't like that, did you?
Wow.
Tell her you're the
Dude,
creator.
wow. I'm completely mind fucked at this point by Pandaloo and this nonsense. Completely mind fucked.
Content creator. Yeah. Hey girl, I got 125 hours on stream. You want to do 5 hours with me?
Wow. It might be a weird thing it might be a weird thing that happened to me. I can't explain it. You can't explain science sometimes. That happened to me when I watched DSP or Pandaloo.
Bro, start boxing and she might show up in one of your matches.
I don't know what the fuck is going on in my head right now. It's almost like how it was
That's
when I
handing out
watched
the
him play
N-word
those
pass. Let's
ZX
have a look.
Spectrum games, when I watched DSP play those games. But that was me being entertained, and I was laughing and having fun. This isn't laughing and having fun. My eyes are watery
Wait.
because I just
Kevin
have
used
them
to have
open
fun
because
watching
I'm
DSP?
astonished by how
Fuck, why is
ridiculous
this
girl
so slow to update? Tell me. There we go. Wait, that wasn't a term permitted? I'm pretty sure that's a term. Oh wait, I can't type that word, so I
Wow.
probably didn't permit it.
I'm completely flabbergasted.
I can only say Fraga.
Wow. All right.
Never read a
Wow.
fan ever again.
Yeah, loader.
I hope she gets to a point where she can't even find another guy that's willing to date her because all she does is write shitty songs.
Do we have
about
extra
him,
people? No, we
acting
do
like
not.
It's always their
Fuck.
fault
We're
that they're
fucked.
together.
We're fucked.
Seriously.
I gotta close my eyes for a little while. Wow.
I hope that's what happens.
What the fuck?
Because I'm so tired of her listening to her guy.
Yeah, Automat is gay.
Oh,
That's
he
the
was
weird
so
thing,
awful when
Riku.
Daddy
I have
was
Automat
little.
turned off.
Oh, he's such a bad
Automat is fully
Yeah,
turned
well,
off,
it
but
could've
still
been that
some
bad 'cause you
some
stuck
words
with
are
him for
not
what, 3
allowed.
years?
You can say anything in my chat. Anything.
She hates Taylor Swift's family.
I hate Taylor Swift.
Loader. Loader,
Why?
stop that.
Hater.
She's just
Hater,
a white
hater.
girl.
I hate her
She
more
don't
than
do
Cole.
anything. She don't do anything bad.
Seriously.
Good lord, baby.
She had a fucking aquarium again.
Yeah, they're good. Once a date
goes
bitch that
VLC,
writes a
by the
song
way.
about every guy she's dated. God, what a bitch.
That's good.
So I just walked out of Color
Another
Me Mine,
video.
which, if you're
2
not
minutes and
familiar
Yo,
with
fucking
the United
Softby
States,
though.
it's
Look at
actually a
Softby, bro.
franchise
He's carrying.
where you can paint pottery, and they fire
Wow.
it for you in about a week.
Is it really that
You
hard
pick
to
up your
find
stuff,
a
and it looks really cool.
local wave
I did
with
many projects
people
like
in it?
that when I was a kid.
It might be.
In art
Watch out with
class
that
in
puke, by the way.
elementary
Yeah,
school. I went
watch
to
out
a
with
school
that
called
shit.
She
Lincoln
walking down the
Elementary,
street
because you know it's either
holding
going to be
a
a president or some
handicam
historical
talking.
figure these days. There's no such thing as a John Wilkes Booth elementary
I actually,
school, but anyway.
I actually
But,
did send him a
Whoa.
message.
Yeah, when
Hey,
I went to
look.
Lincoln Elementary School 1 year, I
Oh,
want to
wait,
say it
wait,
was
let me read
We
this.
miss
'cause
you. Hope
somebody
you're
put my
good.
name
See?
in. Is there a forum that says you clone DSP? I want to see it.
Also, you
There was
send
a
me this.
forum post DSP
It's
made
the
talking about
no
Fallout,
anxiety
a
mod
game
for
I never
Street
even
Fighter, so you can't
streamed
see
or even
ranks.
really talked
Feels
about
bad,
it
man.
on Twitter even, but he posted under his
It was
Fallout
just
discussion. I don't know why I
Feels
just
like
clapped
take
just
a
now.
clock
Sorry if
off.
that was annoying. But he posted under his Fallout discussion like people that
off being
clone
gaming.
my
Once
stream
you
on
freak it over,
Twitch,
everyone
talk shit
passes. Yeah, I
about
died
it.
the
You know
first
what?
time.
No, field trip.
Right.
If the chat gets, if the stream gets all choppy and shit, I'll just restart it. Because at this point, we're past insanity anyway. So, yeah, let me find this. I should be able to find it fairly easy on my Twitter machine,
Beater machine.
maybe. Da, 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 da.
You know, the only reason I have that Timo
Good
emote is
lord.
because Turner likes it.
Let's see here.
I stole it from another YouTuber.
Was it in a DM? I think somebody sent me a DM about it. Sorry if I'm showing my DMs. Oh man, my bad about that. I didn't mean to, but this is the best way I can get to it.
Tavin was such a meme
Oh boy.
back in the day. Just showing
Alright,
DMs
scrolling
and shit.
down. This is, you see, it's
See, me and
posted,
Tevin have a lot in common.
our best friend.
The only
DSP,
difference is
Dark Side Phil.
I can't say that.
Phil, King of Hate, administrator on the.
Yeah, I
fucking
just want to
website.
turn it to a sub to me.
But anyway, you scroll all the way down. So, my friend Guy Revan posted something, and DSP replied to it and said,
Oh my God, look at
so
that
please, if
fucking
you can't attend
browser, bro."
streams, stop it with listening to
You guys,
internet
MX
drama
Games,
queens.
Jonathan
The
Ross.
stream was fun, funny, and
Pretty
everyone
sure
enjoyed it. It wasn't a fucking
no, Eddie
distractor.
is in the fucking chat.
Bo
should be in the chat somewhere.
my stream on Twitch
There he is.
illegally.
There he is. Look.
Now, show me what other
Yay,
person
field
that
trip. Foch is there.
clones
And Kevin Costner. Fuck him.
his stream. I don't have porn in my tab, I think. But show me one person that clones, with 80 fucking quotes around it, that clones his stream on Twitch illegally. Just to shit all over it in their own chat. I also have my own chat and social media.
You know,
Nobody gives
yeah,
a fuck
exactly. See,
about
Rico gets
what
it.
Nobody gives a fuck what they think, nor should they. This is
The only
a
difference
very
between me and Tevin
specific
is that
situation.
I'm white and he's
Very
black.
specific. And this is also the same dude that said, don't voice anybody named Tevin. This is also the same dude that replied to me on Twitter and said, I need to learn how to read. And
What is this fucking
did he mention
drama
me?
that I've never heard of before? Oh God, I'm dead. No, I'm not. Wait for it.
I don't. Oh, this is also the same dude that said, don't voice people named Tevin. And then like a day after that, he said he don't know who Tevin is. So whatever. But yeah, this is very fucking specific. cloning my stream on Twitch. No one else is doing that. So get the fuck out of here. What is the
Wait,
Jonathan
someone was
Ross
cloning
SoundCloud
Tevin's stream?
link?
I'm dead.
I'm not talking about that.
Whoever done that, you're a fucking legend. You're not a legend because I
Not
can't
talking
get
about
out.
that. Future content.
There we
Uploaded
go.
on a different channel.
Let's go, let's
Jonathan
go.
Ross
Keep
is
moving,
watching
keep
this.
moving.
Well, then, the situation got exposed.
I
Third
agree,
Anyway.
grade.
CPM. Exactly, right? Me and Tevin
Between
are like,
third and fifth grade.
we could be brothers from
we had a
another
project
mother.
Where we had to make a dinosaur. Now
That's how
I don't
close
know
we
what they
are.
were smoking. Because my thing was not a dinosaur. That was a glorified
We
lizard.
both love
Those
Elden
That's the
people
Ring.
kind of stuff
illegally cloning his
they warn
stream.
you about in South America, like the lizards that are just gonna take a
Illegal.
head off. That thing was huge.
But what he does is
Didn't have spikes or
transformative
scales.
work.
It was like a lizard, I'm telling you.
Mm-hmm.
It had a huge ass tail. That thing was twice its body
don't know
weight, I
what
swear to God,
panel
but it was
you're
kind of
You
cool.
think if I go to
And what we
Baton
had to
Rouge,
do is it was clay
Tevin would
and we
meet
had
up
to
with me?
glaze it.
I lost
Now,
my brain.
my art teacher said 2 coats of glaze, but I put on the glaze so thinly the first layer, so I'm like, I think I have to put 3 layers because this is just so thin. I just
What the fuck is she
covered
talking
that thing in
about?
this glaze, and it wasn't even the color I wanted because they ran out of blue, so I had to use orange. And people were like, you were putting too much damn glaze on that thing. That thing is gonna look freaking monstrous. It's gonna look disgusting. Lo and behold,
All right,
our
Americans,
project
calm down.
We finally get fired, and a month later we finally get ours
Do that
graded and we
Fortnite,
get ours
bitch.
returned. Mine looks better than anyone else's because I covered that motherfucker in glaze. It was the shiniest orange mutant lizard ever.
What?
That was a fun little art story, wasn't it?
No, I don't know what you was talking about.
See, so I guess the moral of the story is.
Oh,
when
there's
someone
also
tells you to
one.
Stop covering things in your liquid.
There's actually one
just keep
difference
putting your
between me and
liquids on
Tevin.
it.
I don't
It'll
like
come out
shrimp.
good in the end.
Oh no, what is
That's
he?
the moral of the story. I was
Scampi?
actually
What the
very
fuck
good
does
in
he
art
always
class
make?
in
Scampi?
elementary
What?
school.
Crawfish. That's
But I
it.
swear to God,
Crawfish.
I don't know how I'm
Yeah,
so good at it.
I don't
Like,
think I
always
will
got
like
A's and stuff,
crawfish.
But I have like the painting.
I don't know how
drawing,
Tevin does it. He
color
She
just
out of breath
decapitates
because
the
she's
head with his
laughing and
fingers
talking
and
extremely
takes out the
fast.
tails and the
She's
poop
talking
hole.
like she on a
I don't know
timer.
how he does that.
I don't know. I guess it's
Oh.
because I do at least, even if it sucks, I put enough effort into it. It's not like I just sat there like fuck this and just threw some
Out of ammo, I'll come.
charcoal on some paper and called it a day. I actually put effort into my
Christmas
I'll come.
into my shitty drawings, but
If I can know it away.
I'll have to show my artwork. I actually have some of my artwork from high
like
school
so.
and middle and elementary school. So one day I'll make a video of that.
Oh, there's a gun here. I got you, boo.
I'm filming.
Fuck.
Yeah, that's the maturity of Fresh Market employees. Which is the one that wants to keep me in their basement?
What the
That's
fuck
creepy.
just happened?
What
wait,
the fuck
wait,
just
Did I ever
wait,
tell you?
wait.
So I just walked. Is the one that wants to
Was this random
video of
dudes?
that.
I'm coming, boys.
I'm filming.
Why are you taking pictures? And then he did the sucking.
Yeah, that's the maturity of Fresh Market employees. Which is the one that wants to keep me in their basement?
Sophie, here.
Okay, those dudes are fucking assholes for doing that. But are you serious?
More shooty shooty bang bang.
What?
Sophie.
Preschool.
Behind you.
So one day I'll make a video of that. Great tree.
Here.
Why are you
I'm
taking
filming.
pictures? Yeah, that's what he said.
Yeah, that's the maturity of Fresh Market employees.
What a
Which is
bunch
the
of
one that wants to
shitty-ass
keep me in their
fucking college
basement?
students.
That's
I'm
creepy.
legal.
Those dudes would have got beat up and robbed if I was on
Tripping
Did I
there.
ever
life shit.
tell
I don't
you
like.
guys how
I don't like
Starbucks
eating
sucks
things
ass?
with faces.
Like seriously, when you think about it, they kind
And
of
this is after her rant in part 6 that we saw like 25 hours ago. This is her still sitting in the car.
suck ass.
What
Like
a bunch
say you
of
want a
bitches that
basic
did.
Also, I have
coffee
bad history
with
with
like maybe some flavor in
seafood.
it. Like I like to get their
I once had
caramel
cod and
coffee
I got
'cause
really
don't know,
sick of it.
regular coffee, it's not worth it to
Oh,
go to Starbucks
man.
because if you ask for just regular coffee, like no flavoring or anything, they completely fuck whatever they give you. I don't know if they burn it or if they fucking piss in it or
Right,
they
let's stay
spit in it
together.
or take a dump in it. I don't know what they do, but they fuck any cup of regular coffee and then charge you like $5 for it. Fuck that.
Yeah, good idea.
No,
Let's
I
use
like to
Goon's
get
spot.
caramel coffee 'cause I like
Let's use
caramel
Goon's
flavor
spot.
and, you know,
Yeah, I
don't
gotta
really like
shut
to eat caramel
up
candy all the
before
time, so I
all
put it in
somebody
coffee and
listens.
stuff. I swear to God, the caramel coffee I
Oh
got.
man, for some
Yeah,
reason
I,
those dudes
like-
doing it pissed me off. I don't
I've
know
never
why.
seen
I
coffee
never had
that
shrimp
looks like
before,
this before,
or crawfish.
First off, this
But-
this
She
woman
ran
asked
about
me
I
the
probably won't
stupidest
like it.
question, 'cause it was
Because
phrased
usually
so
seafood
badly.
just is chewy
Do
and
you
nasty.
need room for cream in that? I was tempted to ask, by do you mean room, do you mean you're going to fuck me out of less coffee that I actually am paying for just because I want cream? Because that's the way she sounded. Like she was gonna give me like a half cup of freaking coffee if I wanted cream. And I'm like, whatever, I need fucking cream or I need cream and sugar and that shit.
This man never has shrimp.
She gives it to me.
Listen,
They've
I live
gotten
in
so
the
lazy
Netherlands,
at Starbucks
right?
now you have to pour your own fucking cream and put in your own sugar.
In fact,
which
I did have
don't
shrimp
care
before,
so
the
much
tiny
'cause
ones.
they tend
My
to
brother
fuck
made
that
them on the
stuff up
barbecue, and they
anyway.
were chewy
But
as
still,
fuck.
it's like you really can't earn
They had no taste
that
whatsoever.
Extra, like,
It was
I
like
don't
eating
know,
rubber.
$1 that you've overcharged me for to just
And then it
fucking
has
do
this
shit
weird
for me.
aftertaste
Seriously,
once you swallow
it's like I'm paying $3.50 for a small. Do you know how much it costs to actually make your own coffee every morning? That way I'll actually know the quality of that shit. But yeah, it was so weird because it was bubbling. I'm not joking. She just gave me the black caramel coffee and it had like bubbles rising up out of it. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
My iced coffee has bubbles.
It looked like what happened when a mogwai falls in the water, it starts bubbling, the fucking gremlin comes out. I was looking at it like, what the fuck did she put in here? And I'm like, I literally took one of the little wooden popsicle stick stirrers and I was like stirring it around, like feeling if there was something solid. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? And of course,
Coffee
they never
bubbling
bother
is very
fill their
normal,
fucking creamer. I
apparently.
had to get like that shitty, like
It's
non-dairy
very
creamer,
normal.
which was very odd tasting,
No
and their
way.
sugar options are jack shit. At least at the Starbucks I went to here in the bar in the Noble Cafe. But oh my god, like,
Come to America and get
seriously, their fucking
a
coffee
boil bag.
blows. Their regular coffee blows. Their frappuccinos, I'm not gonna say too much shit about. But the only problem is if you do not drink it fast enough, you're left with like a piece of shit at the bottom where it's like half slushy,
Oh my
half
God.
crap, half liquid, where it's basically got no flavor because it's so fucking
This is
diluted
like me
with the ice
ranting
and
about
stuff. And sometimes those
Wendy's
ice chips are huge as hell and you can't
because they
fucking get
didn't
them in your
offer me a
straw.
straw after ordering a drink.
Let's see
This
what
is
else.
insane.
Oh my god, I got a smoothie
Or when
there
Raising
one time when
Cane's
Phil and I were
doesn't have
at the
the
airport
sauce.
going to Florida
Feels
for my
bad,
birthday.
man.
Oh my god, when we I was getting thirsty. Was it going up or coming
Also,
back?
big ups Chenzo for showing me that I
I
used
think it was coming back.
that I've
Yeah, I
done
think it
drumsticks
was coming back
before
to
in,
Connecticut. But oh my god,
in some sort of
I
sauce.
decided I wanted a chocolate smoothie from
We gotta
these
redo
people.
that.
And that's what it said on the board. I'm not
Well, I
joking.
can't say I'm
It said
hyped for
chocolate
nachos.
smoothie.
I'm not even
So I'm
in
like,
the mood
fuck
to
yeah,
make
let's get
nachos after
it.
hearing
And I
this.
got it, and I
I
tasted it, and I'm
need
like,
a Hot
what
Pocket
the
after
fuck
this
is wrong
drink.
with this
I'm
thing?
just getting bad.
Because it tasted way weird. That shit wasn't chocolate. And I'm like, Phil, taste this. I think they
This
put
is
some shit in it.
insane.
And he tastes and he's like, that tastes like fucking banana. And I'm like, I know, right? I don't
What
like
the
banana
fuck she
and
talking
smoothies. I don't
about?
like
Fucking
banana unless it's the
Starbucks
solid
drinks.
fruit. And even then, I don't always like it. It's like an iffy
Dude.
thing.
Wait,
So we
wait.
go back to
Yeah, I had these
At
ones.
least, if
These fucking things.
anything,
These little fuckers.
put your fucking phone on and have it
They
to
did
when
not
the
taste
front
good.
camera work
Ugh.
and aim it at your face. At least give the people some
I'm about
fan
to shut the
service.
pod.
You
Aim it
really
at
gonna
your
do this
face.
and not even give them fan service?
You own the money.
What's the point of them watching the Pandali video?
Boys, I only have
I
one
don't know.
freeze grenade.
I don't know.
So when there's a
I don't know.
scrake,
You would
just
think they would watch
either
it to
throw
see a
one or
girl, but
not.
you
And
never
if you see
fucking
a scrake,
girls
just
when
do
you
this.
Watch Vandalay videos. You just hear a girl's voice or a small
And
child.
she's like, well, in the fine print, it says that we put protein powder and banana powder flavoring and stuff. And I'm like, and I swear to God, we squinted at the board and we saw it in like the world's tiniest fucking print. And we're like, well, can you leave out the banana? Can you make us a new one? Because this is disgusting. And they're all like, whatever. And then they made it. Their chocolate smoothie still wasn't all that fan-fucking-tastic. It definitely wasn't worth the money we paid, but God, that is like so dick how they put certain stuff, like ingredients in fine print. Imagine if I was allergic to bananas and didn't see that. It's not like they asked me if I wanted the banana in it, or even told me it was in it. What if I was allergic to bananas? I would have had fucking anaphylaxis in the middle of the airport, and they would have looked like assholes, and I should have sued them. I should have pretended
Panda's a
I was
fucking
allergic.
hoot.
Fucking had anaphylaxis, start seizing on the ground. Sue the shit out of him for
You
like
think
$3
Goon was
million.
in this stream?
Fuck him.
I wonder if I could find a rare Goon comment from 7 years ago.
That's what I
Holy
hate is
fuck.
when places like that, like food or drink places, list certain things in the tiniest print, especially if it's stuff that like you could have an allergy to, like banana or nuts or something, and they put it in the world's tiniest fucking print,
Yeah. So why did you
Imagine if I
go?
was
Why did you go
seriously
there?
allergic to banana. I could seriously have grounds for a lawsuit. That print was nowhere.
You like
We're like
died.
3 feet away
What
from
the
the board
fuck
to
is she
begin with because the
talking
line's so
about?
freaking long and there's so many people crowd around. And then they put in the world's
so
tiniest
probably- yeah,
print. If
yeah,
I had
yeah.
gotten
Goon's
anaphylaxis,
an
it
OG.
wouldn't have been
I've
any
been
fault
around
of my
since
own, 'cause they wouldn't have
2016.
mentioned it to
Dude,
me.
he talking
But I
about
didn't
I
really
got
watch
glasses,
Heaven
so it's
streams
not like
that
I got
often.
the world's greatest vision
I just remember
myself,
watching
but
his Parasite Eve
fuck
stream.
these people. Fuck their smoothies
Parasite
with their
Eve was pretty
This
fucking.
is like me
protein
making
powder
a
and
godlike.
their
video
banana
about somebody cutting the
fucking
grass
flavors
next
and
door.
flavor fucking and like, and I even said just chocolate smoothie. Like, couldn't you just ask if I wanted the banana whey shit protein in it? Like, seriously, if I say just chocolate smoothie, don't fucking add shit. Chocolate smoothie. Or she could have just said, do you want the banana shit in it? And I would have been like, oh, there's banana shit in it. Fuck that. Nope. Nope. Instead, I could have had anaphylaxis if I was actually allergic to a banana.
But you're not allergic to
I'm
banana,
almost
so it doesn't
pissed that I'm
fucking
not, 'cause Then I
matter.
would have so sued their asses. But that's just me. It's fucking cold out here. Did I mention that?
When did Tevin start streaming? Because
know,
I
shit
only
right
found
now.
him
I know I
because of
mentioned it, but
Kagi.
I
Kagi
really
used
feel
to
like you
watch.
guys don't
Yeah, he's a
feel how
lol
cold
cow
I am. Like,
expert
these
kind of
gloves
thing.
aren't doing
But
shit.
he used to watch DSP way before me,
Like,
and
I
he's
might
like,
as well
"Oh,
just dip
watch
my
this
hand
dude
in
call
fucking
on like
ice water.
Tevin."
That's
I'm
how
like,
fucking
"Alright."
cold my hands
And I
are
checked
anyway.
out his fucking Twitch, and I'll be honest with you, I like his Twitch streams more than his DSP streams. But that's just me, I suppose.
Damn, it is seriously cold.
Also, I'll try to get your weapon. Yeah, so.
Fuck it, man. Though, seriously, if you can avoid Starbucks at all costs, do it.
Starbucks
Like, either
is
make
good,
your
though.
own coffee or don't go with Dunkin' Donuts. Their coffee is no better. It's definitely shit quality. Make your own coffee or go to like those
2015?
independent coffee shops that are like mom and
Where did
pop
you die?
businesses. I know
Did you die
they're
here?
few and far between, but believe me, you will find one. It will be in the most unusual of places. You will have never known it was there, but go to them. Their shit's way better. I mean, sure, it's just as expensive, but which would you rather have? Mediocre, hipster quality Starbucks coffee for $5? Or family business or business owned by
I never heard
little
a female
man
talk like this,
makes
dude.
this coffee
And I
himself
thought
was
my
right there?
in front of
ex-girlfriend
you.
was the most annoying
Make
female
sure
I
to
ever
let you
met
know
ever.
if there's fucking
This is
banana
fucking
powder
insane.
in it.
I see it.
And charge you the
never
same. I'd
thought
rather have the
somebody
better
could
quality,
talk like
homegrown shit coffee than that stuff. Fuck it.
Did I get it?
Whoa.
Who's a good girl? Are you a good girl?
What do you mean it's too heavy?
Thank God we finally get a video,
Just-
at
just-
least with
just-
some fucking fan service
Fuck
in
it.
it. At least.
Really? Really? Okay, I was about to
Holy
say.
crap.
Make your choices.
It's really not killing if they don't have souls, right?
Yeah.
Fit as a fiddle.
My
Wow.
advice. Stock up on grenades.
And just imagine. Yeah, in the original video of this on YouTube, she put an annotation over her butt and said, like, stop looking
In
at
that
my
goon
ass or
room.
something.
2015.
To be
I know he
completely
was
honest with you,
alive
her butt is pretty
back then,
garbage, but
but,
it's better than her boobs, I guess, so that's something.
Oh, what do you call
God
that shit?
damn.
MySpace? Yeah, that's it, MySpace. He showed us before, MySpace.
Just imagine DSP has to listen to this girl all day. He needs donations just to listen to her.
Wait, it was begging for donations back then?
What the
Holy fuck.
fuck?
Alright, let's do this.
These videos can make somebody cry. That's just how ridiculous they are. They could make a person
There you
cry.
go, Softy with the fucking carry.
Whoa. Why are you always taking pictures, Pamperly? What a weird girl.
I wish I had a girlfriend.
Good
Actually,
lord.
no, I don't, because then I wouldn't be able to game. Hey, take it.
Whoa.
You're a good girl.
Whoa.
Hello, everybody. Pandely here with it's not a what do I call the puppy biz? I don't even know. Panda Playtime. Yes. This is not.
Get you a gamer GF. Yeah, get me a
I didn't think I'd ever have to make
GF.
it. And I'm annoyed that I had to make it.
I should have gone to that Evil Dead streamer girl,
I'm annoyed with
the
idiots.
fat one.
Not even idiots, just people that are so ignorant of life.
I like the dog. The
I
dog
have
was
been dating
all
Phil
over in this
since
video. I think this is
January.
Yara.
Oh, well, I guess this year, 2012.
Yara
yeah,
was
January
licking her all.
2012.
White
The
girls
whole
fuck dogs.
video, Yara was
So it's
fucking
coming out
licking
that I've
her.
almost
It's true.
been
It's
dating
amazing.
1 year. For some people, that's a long time. For some
Anyway,
people, that's not.
this is a year after she started dating our best friend, the dog side Bill. This video is kind of quiet, so I'm gonna try to shut up for most of it.
Not many relationships make it to a year. But I've noticed progressively since Phil
Fucking big up
announced that
Softbee with the carry.
he had a
Holy
girlfriend,
shit.
And then we found out who it was, that it was me.
I do like that the more Softbee plays, the more kitted out he's getting. You see that shit? He's getting drip.
My relationship with Phil. I was aware when I.
To be fair, he does have 36 hours and like 2 weeks on this. He's a madman.
There was obviously going to be some internet excitement and even backlash about who I was. It's not like I didn't know who he was when I started dating him. And I fully expected a few moron people. Oh, she's a man.
She's a man.
Trolls were saying about me. And frankly, some
She's
of
a
them were
man.
really funny. There was
So people that called her Asian are trolls. And apparently people say she's a man. That's just mean.
really funny comments.
Yeah, apparently, according to Low Drag, if I want to learn
Look at
Tekken,
the dog.
you're the guy to
He's
listen
all
to.
over.
Says it is too.
Because you taught Mav, apparently.
So I've been dating Phil for almost a year, and that now raises some concerns for people. Now people are starting to wonder about the seriousness of our relationship. Is she gonna move in? Are they gonna get married? Are they gonna make
Is she gonna move
Listen to
in?
Peef. What does
10,000
Peef say?
Day's work and everyone
No offense, but
survives.
seriously,
Look at the dog. The
I know
dog
this
is
is
going
Like in
ape
Tekken.
shit.
do anything on
Look
it,
at
but
him.
really,
I don't know if the dogs are girls or boys. I call them girls
Oh, Mav
sometimes.
to
I
be a
call them
better
boys sometimes. but
Chill
Street
this
Fighter
out.
dog is
player.
We're
going
Oh.
not
ape
getting
shit. Look
married,
at
we're not
him.
having kids.
You
and we're
look
not
at
moving
all
in together
over.
yet.
Do you guys ever wonder why I'm so shit at
The
Street
dog was
Fighter?
getting the
Like,
home
this was gonna
plate.
happen, and then they had comments
The dog is
freaking
getting
out
way
over
more play than DSP has ever got.
biggest issue I've had is people saying,
Because I think it's half
she moves in
not
with
training
him,
enough,
it'll be the
but also
end
half
of the channel, they're all
dis-
gonna do
disability.
every playthrough co-op together,
Last
co-op
chance.
playing or co-op
Princess Ness is
commentary.
a great
It's
t-shirt.
gonna be the end of Pandalea, it's gonna be the end of Phil, it's gonna be the end of the internet as we know it. There's gonna be a big gaping hole in the center of the Atlantic Ocean.
I will see tonight. I haven't played in
Eyes out.
3 days, so I'm probably gonna be rusty as fuck
Everyone's
tonight.
assholes because it's that traumatic at the idea of Phil living with a girl.
The fucking dog.
Ness just doesn't want to
Crash
fucking
right now
teach
to
me.
do a video. What
He's
the
too
fuck?
scared to run it back on the laggy ass stage.
We don't know when, if ever. It
Phil and I are not moving in together in the near future.
would be at the very
I
least.
bet you
We gotta
Phil
get out of
would
this
say,
room,
"I would
boys."
Never fucking move in with this asshole. They didn't look
We gotta
what
get the
happened.
fuck out of this room.
She probably ruined her life.
This room will be a death trap if
Look
we
at
if
the
we stay.
fucking dog.
At least another year. Unless some magical event happens.
What the fuck?
I'm pretty sure we can update you guys then. Now I understand this does raise some concerns. What will be the future of DSP gaming? Whatever channels you working with? King of Hades.
The dog trolling the fuck out of a video.
Who knows what I'll be working with by then.
I wanna download that game again. What about Tekken? Although I'm not playing Tekken anytime soon, I can guarantee you that.
We're both going to keep our own separate channels.
But that whirlwind
I will
attack
still
is
be
fucked
Canada
up.
Games, he will still be DSP Gamer. And we'll do our own separate games and separate commentary. Which means I will do my own playthroughs by myself, he'll do his own playthroughs by himself. Probably won't be doing that
Evan
much
dying, bro. Evan dying.
doesn't mean they hang out every single second of the day.
Oi.
The dog just go ape shit out of nowhere.
There's games he wants to play that
Good
I'll probably
lord.
play. So why would we
Calm
involve
down,
in a game
dog.
we would have
Calm
no
down.
interest in and would have nothing
Bro, I
to do
listened to the commentary on Street Fighter 6. Oh,
I wouldn't do anything
God.
with
Don't like- I don't like it.
Call of Duty or anything because I don't know anything about those games, and I frankly don't like that series of games. Just like he wasn't involved in the Halloween special, probably wouldn't be involved in every single Halloween special.
Yeah, I'm gonna own with the classic mode control.
Separate one, maybe.
The classic mode
I think
control is
this
me
Yara.
owning the
Yara
living
is the
shit
one
out of
with
this
more
shit, bro.
personality. Chi don't have no personality. Yara is an asshole. Look at
Girls
this.
and everything.
What is
She
this?
does wrestling commentary, all unsubscribed
right.
from... What does wrestling...
Yeah,
I don't
next
remember
week I'm
the
buying
exact
a
moment.
brisket. I'm gonna go for like 500 grams brisket because I am alone and I don't want to fucking buy a kilo of brisket or whatever.
We're gonna have our own separate channels. We'll do
Well, it's
our own
called a
stuff. We'll make our own
klopstuk
separate
in
content.
Dutch.
That is not an issue. That's not
Oh
even,
my
even
God.
close to a legitimate issue.
That dog is having a good ass time, bro.
Frankly,
dog.
So this
I'm
is
flattered by some fans
this is apparently a brisket over here. So it
it
could look like this, it could look like that.
What the fuck is
But that's
he
a brisket
doing?
apparently.
He all over the place.
That's
relationships they're not even
that
involved
piece.
in. This is ridiculous.
Wow. I never realized how ridiculous the dog is in this video.
We've been a couple for almost a year.
Yeah, that dog is
This is
nuts.
insane.
Jitsu! No!
I got a message on Twitter.
It's always the bosses that kills us, huh?
Holy shit.
Always the bosses that kills us. I mean, you would think after
The dog trolled the fuck out of
150
her
hours,
in this video.
I would be good at this.
Holy shit.
This is
Don't like
ridiculous.
stuff eating
And frankly,
faces on it.
I love my fans. I love that they
Skirt
take a
steak.
serious interest in
See him?
how things are doing. But seriously, to the
Skirt
people that
steak.
think
Good
that
lord.
they can assume whatever they want and that it's going to be such a big deal,
What's
stay
that?
the fuck out of our private
Oh,
lives.
a rock steak.
Like, we have a public appearance.
I'll
on
ask
this,
when
like,
I'm
They
at
have a
the.
public appearance.
seeing them
YouTube.
ourselves
I'll
as
ask when I'm at the
public
butcher.
appearance.
And I'm fine with that, but when it comes to
Yeah, I'll
people
ask when I'm
on
at the
personal
butcher's.
time, like talking about moving in, or
Don't know how
whatever
a steak
you
will
choose to talk
taste on a
about,
barbecue
no
Holy
though.
offense,
crap.
Stay out of it. It's nobody's on the internet's business.
I don't know how it will taste on a barbecue
Whatever
though.
you want about it,
Besides,
just
I
don't go
I'm not a
on
dog
I'm
getting
bad
booed.
at cooking steaks. I
Because
usually
why not?
First off, there's
have them either too raw or too well
care about
done.
our relationship outside of gaming, and that's fine.
Because I don't have a
I'm okay with that.
thermometer to put in it. You know, if you have a thermometer to put in it, you can easily see which
And
fucking
we don't care
place
if
you're
you
on.
take a
Haters.
small interest in our
The taste of meat, not the heat.
lives. We don't care, but really.
Next, you're gonna say when the heat is
People
around the
not
corner, you
interested in your
drop
public
everything.
life. The dude posted a fucking YouTube video about
And
it.
then you could cross his laser. I did not know that either.
What? It's like those people that
Well,
post
he did not.
YouTube videos saying that they're bisexual.
Come on,
and then they
Survivor,
get
let's
pissed
do
off
this.
when people say, "Oh my God, you're bisexual." You posted a
Make
fucking
it
video
chill.
about
We're
it.
like shade cards. We're gonna have one channel.
I wonder if I'm
where we
bisexual.
Oh my
follow
God,
each other around
Panda.
with cameras all day and talk while each other are playing video games.
Look
That's
at the fucking
ridiculous.
dog.
The crossing
It
didn't help.
really
Oh,
is.
Seth, are you listening to my stream? What the fuck?
Have you seen Tokyo Jungle? They act like every
Wow.
playthrough I've been a
I
part
never
of has
noticed
been
how
a flaming
ridiculous this
train
video
wreck.
was.
That there was a
The
flaming
dog is
bus
insane in this
crashing into a
video.
school for blind and deaf children and hospitalized bunnies or something.
Mouse, you
Like,
been made
there's
free
flaming
about dying?
children and bunnies
4.
everywhere. Not every playthrough I've been in has
I
been
didn't
a
die
flaming
once
train
this
wreck. There's
this
maybe
4-wave
been
thing.
one or two, and for
I only
some
die
people,
at the
not
fucking
even a
boss
single
because
one
I suck
that they
ass.
didn't like.
Obviously.
Oh my god, get a hold of yourselves.
Hey, let's go.
Get a fucking hold of yourselves.
Gee.
Look at the
This is
fucking
ridiculous.
dog.
I know his family. He knows my family to an extent.
He
We
right
don't pry
on
into
Let's do
her.
it again.
each other's lives. His parents don't pry
Boobs.
into my life or our lives
Boobs.
as a
He
couple.
right
My
on
mom
him.
doesn't pry into
He
my
all
personal
over
life
her.
too much. And
He
she doesn't
licking
pry
her
into our
arm,
lives
licking her
as a couple too much.
hand.
So why
Look
should
at
you?
Softy with the fucking
It's a
carry, by the way.
relationship. Get over it. People have them. And Phil's happy he has a relationship, and I'm happy I have a relationship. And frankly, when it comes down to it, we're more important to each other than YouTube is important to us. Not saying that we're gonna give up.
That was your
YouTube
last,
to live
GG.
together
No
or
worries.
something,
We're more
but
important
if
to
it's
each other
really
than
that big
YouTube
of an
is.
issue that there would be a
Nah,
problem
DSP would
if
leave
something were
Panda Lee if he had to
I
pick
would choose
YouTube or
him.
her.
And he's told me he would choose
Press
me.
buttons, get carried.
Which
No.
is the
Life
smart
is
and
He
right
lied to
thing
you.
to
He
do,
wouldn't
despite
choose
what
you
any
over his
internet
YouTube
trolls
money.
say.
I
He
keep,
would leave
you know,
and
I
I
just
keep
get
fucking,
mad at
Panda Lee.
people. I don't want to bitch, but this is ridiculous.
I keep mistaking
My
Rico
relationship
Rico
with
Zephyr for
in the
Ryohan. I don't know
private,
why.
Dog is
setting,
going
should
ape
be
shit.
nobody
Rico is the
else's
Mario
business.
64 guy.
It really
Yeah.
shouldn't. It's not my
He's the
parents'
cool guy who
business,
plays
it's not his
Turtles. I
parents'
wish I had
business.
friends to play Turtles
Holy
with.
It's
I
mine
probably
and
would have
his
played it more than
and
3
his
hours.
apparently.
Because the story is so fucking short.
But Seriously.
I literally uninstalled it
Here.
after I played out the story because there was nothing else to do.
We're not breaking up.
Whew.
Whatever
This is
thing
something.
you're assuming
This is
is going
something to
happen,
see.
It's not happening.
The dog is left.
And
Good
frankly, I find it
God.
ridiculous that I have to go and defend my own relationship with my boyfriend just because he
Whoa.
has an internet face and that I now have an internet face. I find this to be the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen in my life.
Man.
I knew it was going to happen eventually. I just didn't expect it to A, be this ridiculous, and B, happen this soon.
It was ridiculous because people don't
Haven't
like
even
the
been in a
Panda Lee.
relationship for a
People
year.
liked
If you have
Panda
a
Lee
problem
when she
with me, if
first
you have a
showed
problem
up,
with
when she
Bill,
was first in
that's
that
fantastic.
Valentine's
Thank
Day
you for
video.
it.
People was liking
Don't
Panda Lee.
subscribe or whatever your issue is.
I don't
And
have
once
it. I
that
don't own it.
Assassin's Creed shit
Don't
happened.
go
I
around saying
illegally
I think it might have been
downloaded
a little
it.
bit before that, but I think
That's
the
just the
peak
most
was Assassin's
retarded
Creed.
thing I've
People
seen in my
fucking
life.
hated her after that.
This is ridiculous.
You are here to clean out
I mean, I rented it.
Good Lord.
Seriously, like the crowd.
Oh
Bill and
my
I have
God,
had
the
to deal
dog
with in
came
regards
back.
to our relationship
The dog
or just
came
our-
back.
Is the
our
dog gonna
partner in
troll or is the
general
dog done
ridiculous.
now?
And
Nice aim.
Insane.
also,
Nice aim.
shout out to all the
Nice
fans.
aim. You
I
know what?
love them.
Nice aim.
They should
Fans.
know that a lot of them do respect
That's like me
our
calling
personal
somebody
lives.
a
lot of
fan
fans
of
just
mine
send
if
us
they
message,
watch
"Hey,
more
you
than one
guys
of my
are great to play
videos.
through," or "You guys are so great."
Fans don't work
You don't
that
have
way.
to like us.
beginning.
Just don't be
Let's call that your
ridiculous.
warm-up.
You can just say,
Parsec.
I'm not a fan of their co-op commentary.
Hey,
I'll just
listen.
watch them solo.
If I ever
I'm
have
not a fan
actual
of their
friends
solo
to
commentary.
play games with,
Whatever,
I will
just don't
buy
be
a game like that.
ridiculous
But
and say,
I
"Oh,
literally
this is
played
okay,
it
dude."
because I
Blatant
like
lies
TMNT
and
beat 'em
all
up.
sorts of stupid
But I didn't
stuff.
expect it to
Just
be
for
that
Jesus.
short
I know it's
and
unfortunate, but that's
I
easy.
never noticed how insane
It was
that
kinda
game
easy.
I'm
It was a
stuck
fun
over
game
that.
though.
How
Good fucking music, good
ridiculous
art,
that
who I
everything.
know didn't even buy your computer because you're not old enough to even have a job.
Whoa.
Just saying.
But you
Relax,
better find
people.
$25.
My relationship with Phil is fine.
Am I being
There's
threatened
no
right now?
major changes right now. In regards to me, he has an announcement about changes for him. There's nothing major on his end.
How
in
long do you want
regards
that
to
shit?
personal life. I'm not
10
sure
hours.
What he's even gonna do.
Yeah, I don't like the term
So everyone
fans,
just relax,
especially if you fucking
breathe,
Panda Lee.
watch Fatal
I would just say
Frame,
supporters
watch
if
Little Big Play
anything.
Party, watch
Yeah,
the
but there's
South
no
Park.
replayability.
You guys wanna watch.
What are you gonna do after the 2
No.
hours?
But
Replay it
just
again? Come on, man.
Don't
Come on,
believe
man.
everything you're gonna see in regards
Donatello
to
and Splinter have the exact same fucking
I need to
Ultra.
recover
Some of these
after
comments are sexist. Some of them are just
that
blatant
dog.
lies and stupid things. Just
What
relax.
the hell was that?
Nothing's happening.
Literally that.
People are really stupid.
See, I think I'm in the
for
wrong
saying
man
things they don't
for
have to say.
these games.
And the internet is not going to end if Phil and I move in together, which isn't happening.
Yeah, they refuse to play
I keep
GPN games.
uttering that over and over because it doesn't seem to get through people's heads.
The only people that like me are Goon and Chenzo and Softby and stuff. They play games that I like with them.
Just because we're gonna be dating for 1 year doesn't mean we're gonna live together, get
I love
married,
how
have
every
babies.
single Panda
We'll
Lee
live in
video
a
is
house on
longer
the
than it
prairie.
needs to be.
Shaytar's version. Okay, just relax. And if we do move in together, if and when that happens, we will find ways to adjust. But we will not have one
Oh,
channel
no.
where we do co-op commentary.
This isn't
all
the video
time.
I think it is.
Bill and I discussed it. It's not ideal for either of us because he doesn't want to get stuck with
Okay,
Fatal
it's not
Frame.
this one.
I don't want to get stuck
I
with
wonder her
Halo or
video,
Call of
she
Duty
had,
or any other games that are anything I don't think
I'm not even
like.
gonna explain.
Okay, so everybody just
If you
breathe,
see it one day, you'll
lay
see it.
down,
This is probably gonna be my last
take a
one,
nap,
Sietza.
drink some orange juice,
Jesus,
eat some
Panda
food, I
Lee.
don't know, whatever chills you guys out. Just
2
relax,
hours is
just
maximum
breathe.
length.
Any of the stuff that you've been hearing is a complete and total
Yeah, but it's
lie.
not worth 20
I've now
bucks
had
if
to
you
clear it up,
literally play it out in 3 hours.
and I do not have a southern
And if you
accent.
don't have
I know
friends
why
like
we
me,
have to bring this
the
up.
replaying the
I've
fucking
been
same
born or raised in
stages
South
is not
Florida,
fun.
even visited the South
I
Coast
played
California.
Donatello and Splinter and Ralph. They all
It don't
feel
matter
the
if you was
same,
raised in the
just a
South.
bit
You sound
slower.
like you was raised in the
Voice
South.
like Daria, if
You
you've
sound more
been around
Southern
for the
than me.
90s or even 80s, you'll know that cartoon. I'm not changing my voice. This is my natural voice. You're gonna have to deal with it.
Deal with it.
So much stupid
They
things.
can't
Okay,
walk
this isn't the
to
itchy
you
butt
if you
video.
shoot at the feet. Yeah,
Sorry
exactly.
if I spoiled that for you, but it's in the itchy
See,
butt
that's
video
fucking
that
gets it.
happens.
My God, if
Definitely
YouTube
what your favorite
actually
character's
asked
fun.
for legitimate
Oh my
age,
God.
Fair enough.
I don't know what
they
video
will
it is, but I
watch
hope we
every
don't come across it in
trolls
this
and just
playlist.
stupid people would not be allowed on YouTube. just
Fair
without being a
enough.
certain age.
I don't know. I don't know. Like I like playing April. April's my favorite. Alright, we need to get out of here, boys. Follow me.
She's still going.
Live together, but
All of her
Streets
videos
of
are
Rage
longer
4.
than they
Most
need
of
to
that
be.
was just practice for
Every
ranks.
Every single one of them.
Yeah, okay, see, I'm
Which is
not
why
that
she
type.
has 22 hours worth of vlogs.
I do hear Streets of Rage 4 is better because it has
Enjoy Fatal Frame.
it has
Little Big Planet
things,
React to
combos.
the itchy butt
Yep.
comment I made.
That's why we need to get out of this fucking
It's a
room.
video.
Fine and fills.
It's a video.
And just breathe. Thanks,
I posted
everybody.
it on my
Stand
Twitter
here,
machine one
signing
day.
off.
It's
I
one
should
of
really
her
just
videos,
fucking
and it
move
happens.
as soon as I can. Just
I
not
don't know
wait
what
on
video,
anyone
but it
else.
happens.
Yeah, University Life. And a
Yeah, tell me when you get to the
long
Black
time
Diablos
ago, when I pre-ordered
in
this is like
Monster
when
Hunter
they-
World.
when you first start pre-ordering,
That's
you
where I
found out,
quit.
like, the pre-order bonuses.
Sims, man.
They were both scheduled to come out March 15th, which
Mm-hmm.
is coming up. And I thought, well, that's bullshit. 2 games, and if you're buying the deluxe edition, it's super expensive. Like University Life, I think is only $40, something like that. I don't know. Don't quote me on that if it's not true. But I know that not University. Why do I keep saying that? I know that Sim City is like, if you want the deluxe edition, it's like $90 or $80, something like that.
Oh man,
it's a
that's
shit ton of money.
gay.
Now imagine if you're a Sims fan.
Yeah, 'cause
and
I
there's
have
a
the
lot of
Xbox Game
hardcore
Pass. I
Sims
could
fans
play it
out
with
there.
you
For people
via
that
that.
own a PC game, if you meet a Sims fan, they will probably have every fucking game, the original box, not like the new redesign box. They might even have those too, just for shits and giggles. And they have like all this shit and they love it, and they get that stuff on release day. They get all the bonus content. They buy the shit off the Sims 3 store, which is a complete
You know, Goon been
ripoff,
very
but I
quiet
can't help
since I
against
talked
some
about that
stuff,
Russian
too.
lady.
God damn marketing. But anyway, then they changed the release.
I love how it says if you're a Sims fan, you got all the Sims games in the original box. But she has
I did like
all
that,
the Sims games in the original
damage-
boxes.
The health bar goes up.
So,
The health bar goes up the more
Okay.
people are
Days
there.
a few weeks later from when I pre-ordered. It was scheduled that SimC was going to come out March 5th, which I believe is next Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday, I think. And Sims 3 University Life was still scheduled for 15th. So that's great for people in this economy, because some people can't drop the deluxe edition money for both, because some people only get the deluxe editions, and you get like that exclusive pre-order content bullshit. But I was checking around on Origin, blah blah blah, dicking around.
Oh, man, we
and I
don't
come to
see his
find out
name.
University Life is now being bumped up to March 5th too.
Oh, now we
What
see
the
it.
actual flying fuck?
What the
EA
actual
Max's
flying fuck?
Origin. All of you need to get together and say, hey, maybe we shouldn't be assholes. And on the day, a big SimCity game which was announced, which had what, like it's. It
Bro,
was a
where the
couple
fuck
years
is
since the
Doobie
last
Bar
one.
from? Are you from Tevin's chat?
We're
I think you
releasing it
are.
for a ridiculous
I know your name
$80
from
for
somewhere.
The deluxe edition, which you know a lot of people are gonna want the deluxe edition. Some people don't, but hey, there are those people out there. How about the same day we release an expansion pack that people were dying to see pretty much since The Sims 3 was released? The same day. No,
Bro, I should play Sims.
asshole, don't.
And make everyone.
That just drives me nuts when companies do that.
I'll make
They release,
Nez. He's
two
like a
highly
guy who
anticipated
goes out a
games
lot.
the same fucking
And
day.
says the
Just
N
think
word.
about it. In this economy,
I'll
not
make
everyone
Goon who
can
just sits
afford
at a
it.
computer
People
all
can
day.
barely afford new consoles these days. You gotta get that pre-used shit.
Ever heard of
with that
Tevin? Huh, really?
Really iffy warranty on it.
Feels bad, man.
But yeah.
Alright, that's
people
it for
can't
me.
always
I'm
afford
done
the
with this game.
$60 new releases of consoles, and then when you got
Can't be
people
asked.
that do
No
multiple
worries.
consoles,
Yeah,
like
she worse at
I got
looking at the camera than me.
360, the PS3,
She got the
I got
camera
a
right in front of her
PS2,
face and she just
I
doing that
got
the
a
whole time.
3DS,
That's
and I
insane.
have the PC.
Just
Look
wiggling
at all
her
that
eyes
shit I
around.
gotta buy games for. And there are some
That's
people that are even
Doodlebug.
more hardcore than me. They got like the Nintendo 64.
Wait, Dewey Bros, Doodlebug?
which you can hardly get those games, and when you do, they're like 20 freaking bucks. 'cause
He's
some
my
asshole
he's my arch nemesis.
on Amazon thinks
He posts my fetishes on stream. Go out and say the N-word. Nah, I don't think I wanna. To be fair, it is the Netherlands. You could probably get away with it. You could probably get away with it. Right. What are we watching?
Watermelon and some bananas. Some bread.
Wait, is he doing a GPM? Restreaming. Restreaming. Yeah, he is. Nice.
There you go.
Almighty me. Well, welcome, Doodlebug. Welcome to the stream. Then now, fucking B-Fan, fix your shit. It's not that hard, bro. It's literally this. P-Fan, if you're watching, you're not. But if you're watching, go to output, No, go to video.
Yeah, for this shit.
Change this. Change the scaled resolution. That's all you need to do to fix your shit. Then you don't have this weird 4x3 shit. Did he put us in the fucking fridge? Fair enough. This says testing. Nicholas from the Evil Dead. Yeah, he does. Testing. Yeah, she's playing this Flower, Sun, and Rain.
Do I know
game.
where you're staying? I'll try all these doors first.
Oh shit, she's a VTuber now. Heart-shaped box, let's go. Flower, Sun, and Rain.
She likes me like a Pisces when
Big ups. It is Wednesday, my dudes, and Frogga isn't streaming. Feels
He makes
bad,
all that
man.
kind of stuff. That is the main event. On top of the fact he's just super aggressive.
I like that mobility.
Huge normals, great rush down, and just a pain all around. Now, Shienko.
That's not true.
If you're a Faust player and
Just
Guilty
the
Gear,
non-popular are not live right now.
Because Faust isn't as original as you thought he was. Because how about we toss some random item?
I'm gonna say something very controversial. I do not like the look of Darkstalkers. The pixel art is terrible. He goes Chibi Doki.
I need to read that. Stop typing. Stop. Political. Another country.
Real DM.
Yeah, say that out loud so I can hear.
But,
Rooflemonger, hold up.
yeah,
So, you see this guy?
One
Yeah,
day, believe she'll win. Emergency Red Bull needed. No, I don't think
I might have
that's
stolen
the
his
case.
Teemo emote.
Guys, you'll resonate with me when you.
Turner used to give his Prime to him for the Teemo emote, and I was like, I'll put the Teemo emote in mine. Not gonna say anything. I just find it ugly. I just don't find it nice looking. It looks like someone put the brightness up very high in Darkstalkers. It just doesn't look good. I'm sorry, it just doesn't. I do not think it's a pretty game compared to Samurai Showdown or fucking Street Fighter Alpha or some shit, you know? Yo, she got a fucking hella good fucking new armor. Holy shit. Her new costume is pretty sick.
Wow, he's big.
Can you actually fucking wait for me?
We are.
Big up No Man's Sky. I still need to play that.
Following this.
I'm gonna say the N-word. Cue the goon clip. I'm gonna say the N-word. Wait, can I find that? I hope I can find that. How does Goon have less followers than me? Go follow him right now. Right fucking now. See if I can find that clip. What? Yeah, so many of them. It's one of them, man. It's one of them. When he's like doing a gen, and he's like, "Watch out! It's gonna say the N-word." Yo, Goon has a lot of clips, bro. Goon games, maybe? Not last year. Not last year. No, it's not. I do know this one, though. They think laser VTubers look like? The VTuber ladies behind, they look like this.
And they're talking to each other like across this 15-foot gap.
And so the one behind me is just yelling. He's just like saying random shit like, "Man, I'm gonna fuck these twinks and fucking gay ass niggas," and he's and he's like, "Oh, these kids on crystal meth, man, I'd eat that pussy like a bacon egg sandwich." It was really funny.
That's how they look like. And then you got Corona as well.
てかね、みんなに美味しいヨーグルトの紹介をしようと思って。
Who else? Who else?
あ、てきたいなさい。
Rusha. We can reveal Rusha. She isn't alive
じゃ
anymore.
ないからね。ユニフォームだからね。
Rusha isn't alive anymore, so. Oh yeah, Kanan's real face. Do you know who Kanan is? Kanan is Noel, and she got some massive booba. She got some massive booba.
言ったけど私高校生の時のあだ名さ、スネープ先生。
She does like ASMR shit on her alt account, Kanan. This shit. Like she literally like still does make these videos. Like look at this shit. So the funny thing is you need to pay on Fantia to see the video. This is audio only, guys. She fucks us over. You want to see the tits, you gotta do audio only. Yeah, this is Kanan. So if she's this girl.
あ、そうクリアファイルね。
This girl. That's her.
ですね。待って、ここなんていうとこだっけ？スケルドか。
That might be a bit too thing.
っていう感じ、そう珍しいメンツ。
Show us Noel.
ね。なんか。
Really not bad looking, nah. Can you reveal Melody? I don't know. Have I ever seen? Yeah? Going on. I don't think I've ever seen her face. No, I don't think her face is has been leaked, so to speak. That's Calliope. No, not by the looks of it. The base GPM content. Kiara is one that's also very interesting. So before Kiara became popular in Japan, she done some shady ass wrestling. So that's her. That's Kiara. All the Hollow Life look like gremlins? Yeah. I think that's a must. She also has a vlog. She also has a vlog, but I don't remember her name. Is it here? Or vlogs? No. What the fuck's her name, bro? Is it Kieran? Kieran vlogs? Nah, it's not Kieran. No, it's not. Who the fuck is Kieran? Kiara alt count. I can't find it. It's somewhere in here. It's somewhere in here in my subscriptions, but she hasn't uploaded in a hot minute. But she does like vlogs in Germany and Japan and stuff. She's all right looking. Rest of that like this is WWE. Who else? Gura doesn't really have a face reveal. The only Gura face reveal is unconfirmed, which is this. That's the only face reveal they have of her. We don't know if that's real or not. Like, there's nothing in motion or anything. So, there's no real confirmation. But I can tell you that Gura used to be Senzawa, which is that drunk little gremlin. Senzawa. She used to be this chick. Yeah, she used to make the Okie Dokie Boomer shit.
Whatever you say.
Yeah, she used to do those shit. Fucking copy pasta stuff. Yeah, see, like that's what I mean. It's a it looks like a filter, but I don't know. At least she's over the age of 18, guys. Fun fact: Senzawa used to drink so much that when she was streaming, Senzawa, because she used to stream, she nuked her account now. Like she ain't here no more. She nuked her account now. But she used to drink so much that she had a pyramid of beer cans behind her, and every time she moved her chair, you could hear the beer cans fall over. So Gura kind of is a redemption run for Senzawa because she ain't drinking no more and stuff. Right, we were watching fucking this shit, bro. I want to watch the N-word clip. Let's see, is it this one?
By the time the event is over, I'll probably be pretty close to 9,000, if not
There we go.
over 9,000.
Okay. I know it's DVD at least. This one? Cthulhu Mythos RPG 2.
I'll go take a look.
That ain't the right fucking thing.
You there?
Wait, what? How did that fucking music kick like that? That's sick. Is it this one?
Twitter, this is your boy Eat That Pussy 445, and about like 30 to 45 minutes ago, I beat the fuck out of my dick so goddamn hard.
Is it this? Is this it?
What the fuck was that lag?
Not that one. Because Michael Myers. Michael Myers been in the game for 4 years. Holy fuck. Lustful. I really want to watch it now. I know it exists. These are all things. Probably isn't that one.
You already know what's happening on this map. You should have already knew what was happening on this map during the PTB.
Big ups Nova. Man,
Yeah, Patrick and half the DVD dev team.
This was back when
they get castrated chemically
had,
or physically.
The campfire under
and I would say, good riddance to that whole gene pool.
Good riddance to the whole. Oh my god.
JFC Boom.
What is that fucking ratio? Let's see. We're here, right? Yeah, it's somewhere around here. I swear. I swear.
What
Okay.
the fuck?
That was an interesting killer. Doing ASMR. Is this it?
I suppose Nancy escapes.
Oh, it's the dog snoring. Nah, it exists. Trust me.
Boone, what is this snoring ASM? Are you listening? Seaman Brute.
Demon Brew.
Yes, as I said earlier, my dog is here. She's sleeping. She's snoring.
He has a big ass pit bull, bro. Don't fuck with Goon. Nah, I'm keeping this going until we find it. Watch it not be able to be found right away. Let's speed this up a little bit, shall we? Anything that I clipped, not happening. Anything that I clipped, I did not clip that one. God. How much DVD do you play, Goon? Holy fuck. Right, if we can't find it here, it ain't here. It might be this one. Maybe. Nah, this ain't it.
It's a nurse.
What clip? It's where you say, "Watch out, he's gonna say the N-word." With the Tarzan yell? Nah, that dying. I think he deleted
I'm not
that
going
actually.
IHOP, but I'm gonna get something to eat.
Big ups IHOP.
Right, because this has to do with council society.
That ain't it.
No, it's a bug.
Goon should
They
join
still
a
have that
DBD
bug.
League team Rack Attack.
No.
No. I think Goon plays more killer than Survivor. Because they're sitting doing jack shit. Yeah. Get fucked. The FOV is so low as a killer. I hate it. The fact that Goon could be able to find him right there, that was insane. Get good, son.
Yeah, his
Suck
stuff
my
was,
dick, killer.
private.
Suck my dick, N-word.
Well, at least I got 13,000 points out of it.
I never understand why it's such a problem to run good perks.
Gummy potato. That's
Yeah, I didn't look at what perks she had, but I assure you they were good perks.
Is this it? Nah, that's in it.
No, we're probably not winning this game.
He's looking at someone while doing it. Pick up Maverick. He's looking at someone getting
The game has gone on way too long for dinner.
getting chased. Nah, that ain't it. This ain't it either, but I want to see it.
I thought he would have to say shit.
Also, Softbee, I don't know if you're still here, but you deleted the clip you made of me saying
There's a Cyberpunk
saying
comic
something.
book.
I remember you were like, clip it,
was a
and you
new
showed
release.
me the clip, and I found it funny, but it's gone.
I should read that.
It's gone. I don't know if you deleted it or not. Maybe because you thought it was too controversial. Oh yeah, it was me saying Jesus is alright with me, but I don't think Jesus likes hentai. I think that's the one. It doesn't exist anymore.
What killer was it? I feel like I heard him.
Loki wanna
You didn't delete it? Oh, I didn't see it. Yeah, I didn't see it.
Very
Weird.
vague. If it's dick pics, keep it to yourself.
But legit, I can look at my fucking creator dashboard. I did not see it yesterday. Oh, fuck. It might be because it has DMCA music in it.
Hell you. Well,
Let me up, dude.
Yo, it's me.
I'm being a coward.
That's Chenzo. Look, Chenzo.
You get no credit for watching your stream for like 80% of it? Come on.
Come on. Or like 99.1%, but you know.
Society to sort of
A homebody.
their life from level 1 to level 4.
Hell, you know.
Sadly, I got level 4 because of PTSD because of my buddy being
shit, I am
shot
fucked
by
according to
bullet.
Panic. I am not
Which is a
functional at
nasty
all.
fucking
I am
word,
not.
and if you guys are smart,
I'm a
you
fucking
look it up.
retard.
It's
This ain't the one. This is it, I think. No, it's not.
It's a nurse.
Classic robot lady. Denzo 2107? Oh, damn.
I'm not going to IHOP, but I'm gonna get something to eat.
Guess I'll eat. I can't find it. Feels bad, man. You're just gonna have to semen brew anymore. I don't know. I don't know. Sheltered Woods, I think. Can I have a look one more time? I can have a look one more time. Maybe it's like old, you know? We were like right over here, right? And I don't know how sheltered wood looks. Just so you know. This is the only one we haven't had yet. Nah, this ain't it. I'm probably missing somewhere. It's probably not in the same directory or some shit. Let's have a look. Girl doing a thing. Wait, we watched this one, right? Yeah, because I clipped that one. If I clipped it, it didn't happen. Yeah, but
Nah, fuck that dude. That was intentional.
Nope. How does shelter thingy look? It might not show all clips, by the way. It ain't that popular. Maybe this one? This is Dead by Daylight, and it doesn't have the directory, so what?
Oh no, he's gonna do it!
Yes!
He's gonna do it! He's gonna say the N-word.
That was well worth the 20-minute derail. Right. Let's go downstairs and play Street Fighter. He's gonna do it. He's gonna say the N-word. Okay. It was real. I never lie. Let's raid P-Fan, I suppose. Yeah, I'll be back real quick for Street Fighter, so stay around. Shut the fuck up, Josie. Right. I'll see you guys in like 10, 15 minutes.